yo, welcome to the crypto show. Welcome to live show. Just getting set up here, letting anybody come down to the chat. They want to participate in a little bit of a crypto Bitcoin Cash discussion. So come on down. Join the chat. We'd love to have you. Live on Bitcoin Cash, the greatest crypto. See if anybody comes down tonight to the live Bitcoin Cash show, and nobody's here. No surprise. So let's dive into it. Guys, we are live, so if you catch this on a rerun, definitely feel free to mark it on your calendars to come on down. Not a lot going on in crypto today, I guess. There always is a lot going on. Looks like Neo doing a little action today, but that's about it. So I got it pulled up right here. Guys, we are live. We are open, so come on the hell down, And we are live, guys. So anybody can come on the show if you feel like you might want to come on and just talk about crypto. Definitely welcome to do that here. You might be asking, what is this show really? What is this thing? Like, is there actually anything that happens? Yes, the answer is yes. So come on down, see what it's like. You might like it. I haven't seen this coin up here in a while. Looks like it's going for maybe 100% gain. We'll see. Get that. Guys, I'm opening up the chat for you and for me, so come on down. We're live on Bitcoin Cash. Maybe somebody will come to the show. We don't know. If you like crypto, it's a great place to be on a Saturday, Sunday, wherever you're at in the world. Quantum is up a little bit as well. Just some coins I haven't seen up in a while, guys. I mean, it's not an indication of anything significant, but looks like Civic coins up a bit. Quantum, Neo, these little spikes like this. This is what I was talking about the other night on Bitcoin Core. Just these random little spikes, and nobody seems to notice right here. Maybe people are noticing it and they just don't, it's not a big deal. But it seems to be happening across the board on quite a few cryptos. Guys, drop it in the chat, come on down. We're live on Bitcoin Cash. This coin's down, this coin's down. These are the two that were up yesterday. So they came down. MXC over 10%. Huh. What do you know? Is it meaningless? Is it meaningful? Who knows? We'll find out, guys. That's all we know. Look at that spike, though. That spike was very shortly lived. I mean, it almost was crazy. It's on Binance, ₚ𝕗𝕗𝕗, LA token. Uniswap, Bitfinex. Looks like he's not trading on Bitfinex though anymore. Guys, I'm literally just on here, just lollygagging through this stuff. I mean, feel free to come down, but this might be it tonight. Fun fair, get you some fun fair. NFTs. This coin's been around forever and it's now doing NFTs. Guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash. Come on down. Tell me something interesting today. We didn't have a big spike on some coins today. That was shortly lived, but we did get some volatility. So we can appreciate that, I guess. It looks like Tron got a little bit of it. I love when these altcoins start looking just totally different from core and not like one another. Come on down to the chat, guys. We're going through these things, going through these coins, seeing what's good, what maybe not be. Might maybe not be that good, but nonetheless, looks like Waves is taking a dive again. Wow. Against core, it has dived again. Hard to believe we were up here just a short while ago. I meant to say this one. Yeah, it's hard to believe we were just there just not long ago at all. A 10x on core. So glad, hope nobody in this chat bought it. We watched it go up, but it was a little too risky for my taste. But nonetheless, it kind of started moving back when ₚ went up. So I don't know, maybe this is a coin to watch out for. Maybe it's in a buy zone, who knows. Guys, we are live. Come on down, keep me company here. Lonely night in crypto, guys. Even though it's a Saturday, it seems like a quiet night for crypto. And potentially just a quiet night in general. At least for me. So maybe it's morning where you're at. Maybe it's coming up later on. But nonetheless, it's a 24-hour thing here at crypto. So we have to get on here and go through the motions, guys. Seeing some of these coins up does kind of, it's better than just seeing dog shit at the top here, guys. I mean, you know, yeah, it's not great. It's art, Neo, it's Neo's up there, Quantum. But I will say, it's quite better than what we had yesterday. Vortex, MXC, Tokamak Network. I mean, we've had like random coins just doing really well. So at least we had a little bit of, you know, not much, but a little bit of, looks like Remix is still in the mix. I don't know what this coin's gonna do, but you know, they're kind of just fun to watch, just to see kind of like where they end up, and kind of following them a little bit. Like I said, guys, haven't seen ARK up here in a while. It's definitely been around though, guys. It's been around since April of 2017. So yeah, it's not mineable. Actually released in 2016, guys. So it's been around quite a while. All-time low. Yeah, guys, we'll see where some of these weird little altcoins go. You know, I'm optimistic about every single one of them. I mean, in the perfect world, the coins that would deserve to go up would, even though, you know, this isn't any more fair than the real world, guys. The crypto world is no more fair and justice than the real world. The actual software and the use case is totally different, but you know, the race to the top is pretty much free for all. So until we can get that, you know, past that major hurdle of price, like I said, you know, 0.025 would be nice on Bitcoin Cash against Core. That's kind of the number I feel like it would have to just be really solid past, even though we've broken past it quite a few times, you know, and gone up 100% almost from there. We might even have gone above 100%, I don't know. But you know, that key zone is where we're looking at, guys. And I mean, you can take it for what it's worth, but I think it definitely matters. And you know, for this thing to play out, it's gonna be play a major role. But I am optimistic about these little doo-doo coins. I mean, I know they're not much, guys, but the fact that they're still around is something. This might kind of prop up a little bit of the crypto space when there's absolutely carnage. So I am thankful for that. Bitcoin Jason, hey, he says, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, so I mean, hopefully it does kind of prop up the crypto market a little bit. You know, I'm not super. You know, when you look at, honestly, guys, when you look at this coin, kind of looks like, I don't know, Bitcoin Cash. I mean, it's they kind of all look the same right now. I mean, which could be really bullish. I mean, as you see, it's kind of like, it almost looks like we're looking at Bitcoin Cash. This coin has even less bumps than Bitcoin Cash, though, guys. So it might just go, you know, down the ranks. So it is what it is, guys. I mean, right now we just have to be kind of just 1 foot forward with this stuff. I mean, it's total carnage, but you know, this is when this carnage happens, guys. This is when it happens. So we just got to stay, you know, in the positive here. You know, I firmly believe, guys, we're going to be taking a really powerful turn on Core, and hopefully that'll be sooner than later. I don't want to go down to 0.005 again. I'm going to be honest, guys. I want to stay around 0.008, which I know is not even on this graph, but just so we're all on the same page, guys, I was calling a bottom. I was calling a bottom on Core kind of right here. So we've already fell way lower past that into uncharted waters. But you know, we looked at this very in depth last night. I'm not gonna hyper focus on it or anything like that, but it seems like we're not really, you know, we're not really that far from, you know, just a year ago on Core. I mean, we're about what, 50%? You know, 50% jump could really, you know, put us in put us kind of right in the zone. So, you know, hopefully we'll get that. I mean, I really do, because it's almost to the point when you look at the graph in the year, it's really hard to. Let me see if I can pull it up on CoinGecko. Thanks for being here, guys. If you are here, thank you, Bitcoin Jason. If you're planning on sticking around, we'd love to have you guys on the show. Just hang out here. We're just kind of setting up here. So I mean, look at this, guys. Total carnage. Total carnage. But then you look at this, and it's not so bad, guys. I mean, it is bad, but I mean, not really, guys. Yeah, I mean, it's like what we were saying last night, guys. It's not that bad. I mean, I almost have to look at it again to make sure I'm not, eating what I say here. But it's really not, guys. I mean, we could be, we're just say in this zone right here. Okay? Very simple. In this zone right here. Okay, so there we go, guys. Like, do a little jump rope here, and we can just be right over that. And I mean, that could happen, guys. Definitely possible. Drop it in the chat, guys. Glad you're here. Bitcoin Jason, thanks for saying hey. Glad you're in the chat, guys. So yeah, guys, it's not that bad, honestly. I mean, to be fair, guys, we should have dropped down a lot more, honestly, since here. If I overlay some other coins, it will, might not be pretty, but we can do it. Might have to pass on this, guys. I haven't been on this thing in forever. But, yeah, I mean, this zone, guys, is not hard to cross here. It doesn't have to be a big drawn out thing. I just don't think it's going to take a lot to push us there, guys, honestly. It just doesn't seem like we're down as much as we are. I mean, we're down to $100 US, guys. 110, whatever it is right now. But it doesn't seem that bad, right? Like, it doesn't seem like it. Like, we look around. We're being sympathetic about crypto, but at the same time, it's like, that could easily be us, guys, if we were on the other side of the, on the other side of the drawing board here. So, a lot of these people's coins that they bought, if they still have any, a lot of these newer coins have dipped down to levels, unheard of. So, I like to say better them than me, and I don't mean it in a sarcastic way. I mean, seriously. So, there you go, guys. Look at Solana. Who? I mean, not who. It's like, who would want to be part of that? I mean, that's brutal right there, guys. I'm gonna have to see if I can find another. Yeah, that's it. Actually, that's from Coinbase. So, these people might have to go through maybe what we did. But that's bad, guys. I mean, considering most people bought up here. So, I mean, it's really not the end of the world, guys. Some of this stuff will kind of go back up, but I'm not too optimistic on these coins changing the world. Solana just doesn't seem to be. Maybe it's a great buy right now, but just far too much in the game to be playing with stuff like that, guys. To be messing around with, you know, buying Solana, thinking it's still, you know, something. I mean, I feel like the biggest hype of that thing is like the retail store. Like, people are like, oh my gosh, it has a retail store. I remember people talking about that I know that own Solana. And I was like, you know, retail store. Okay, I don't see how that really has anything to do with crypto, but okay. You know, and of course it was going up with no end in sight. But I could kind of see it was going to be, you know, at some point not very good. I mean, I didn't know it was going to drop quite as low as it did. But where it came back up, I guess it's okay. There's still room to move around, I guess. I mean, it's really crazy, guys, to think we've been playing with this much volatility on Bitcoin Cash this whole time. It really is. I mean, carnage. We get through it, though. Looks like those short positions got closed on ESV and Bitcoin on ₚₚ Looks like it kind of closed. Actually, whoa, this is something else. That's what I'm saying, guys. We're getting weird spikes out of nowhere on a lot of these cryptos. It just doesn't make any sense. That is insane. So it looks like at one point, guys, Bitcoin SV back in January 20th shot up on ₚₚ all the way to 0.24. Now, keep in mind, it was very shortly lived. It came back down to 0.03. But ₚₚ is crazy, guys. I mean, I don't think I don't even know if it's, you can get it in the United States. I've never personally used it, but it just seems like a lot of shady shit happens on there with cryptos. Bitcoin Jason says, yes, we are fighters. Yeah, I don't think we are anything less, my man. I mean, this is really, really, really challenging, guys, to be part of. I mean, things that change the world are not easy, guys. This isn't just like an easy thing. I expect probably, I don't know if I want to say I expect probably, but I really do, some of these big price movements up. I mean, at least a 0.025. You know, guys, since I want it to happen, that has nothing to do with it actually happening. I mean, it could be, but it just seems like this graph can go there, right? Is it just me? I mean, is it doable here? Can we go to 0.025 again? I feel like it's just the most important area. Drop it in the chat, guys. Let me know. I know I'm going back to yesterday's news, but it's huge, guys. I mean, if we could do this, it would just be so good for Bitcoin Cash, because we'd be finally getting, even if we ran up that way and ran sideways, we have to get back up here. We have to get back in this zone here, and for that to happen, we got to cross here, guys. We got to cross this 0.025. You know, that's a very long way away. You know, it's a 4x from where we're at. But, you know, it's crucial, guys. I mean, we did it right here, but, you know, that does not really count. Drop it in the chat, guys. Let me know. You're live, guys, on Bitcoin Cash. Come on down. Be part of the community. Be part of crypto. Guys, I will forcefully hold this chat open right now. I know it's only, looks like 2 people, Bitcoin Jason, so I don't know who else is here. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, you're doing a cash rain, great. You know, we gotta hold this thing open, guys. I gotta stay on here for a bit. But I appreciate you guys coming on here. Because I know every night, you know, this channel doesn't get a lot of people watching it anyways, but you know, I think that the people that go on here are really, really special. So, you know, if you guys are here, thank you. You know, it means a lot, guys, because this is, nobody wants to talk about crypto when it's down. Nobody wants to fool with it. It's just yesterday's news, you know, coins. They might bring it up in conversation of some random coin that they, you know or invested in still, but at the end of the day, guys, there's just not that many of us willing to go to this extent, and you know, I think that makes us pretty unique. So, if you are unique, you are in this chat, and you are part of Bitcoin Cash. So it's a great combination. Guys, let me know. Feeling good tonight. Feeling good to be part of Bitcoin Cash. Feeling great to be part of the community. You know, just trying to do my part every single night by getting on here. Even if it's some random high school kid, you know, roaming the internet, looking at crypto and reaching this chat by mistake, going, what in the heck are these guys talking about? Even if he just gains, you know, 10% of what we say, that can help him out, you know, 100 times over. So. Bitcoin Jason says, I am raising awareness for the Great Barrier Reef. Yeah, I mean, guys, if we had like another game-changing moment for crypto that I think's great, is Bitcoin Jason just said it. Like, there could literally be so many great things happening if people would just take a look at crypto. Like, really take a look at it. Walk away from all the speculation for just a minute and all the hype of wanting to be rich, and just say, let's look at this stuff. Can we use it? Can we, you know, form, you know, donation centers that are trustless, that have records of every transaction? You know, this is really empowering computer software, guys. I mean, this is the best form of trustless peer-to-peer cash in the world. Me and Bitcoin Jason, I mean, we send money to each other, guys. You know, he's all the way in Australia. You know, I don't have to drive down to the 7-Eleven and you know, wait for his bank to open up and send a wire or anything like that. Or, you know, he doesn't have to drive to a gas station and get a Western Union or any of this crap, any of this stuff. So, you're doing well. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying, man. Trying to do what I can here in Bitcoin Cash, guys. I mean, even like I said, even if it's just me opening up this chat and sitting here and staring at the computer, if one person comes to the chat that doesn't know about crypto, you know, I'm going to be the first to tell them, hey, I'm not going to tell you everything you need to know about crypto, but I am going to tell you about, you know, 60% of what you should know. So, you know, there's a big learning curve to this, guys, especially when you buy it, because it seems like a lot of times right when you buy it is when it goes down. So, you know, it really does help people out when you tell them about crypto. Tell them, you know, the honest stuff, as if you were stepping into the crypto world, not knowing what's going on, and sending your Ethereum and Bitcoin to and Litecoin to exchanges for coins that you have no knowledge about at all. Hence my experience. So if somebody would have been there to be like, dude, just chill a little bit, buy these coins right here, a little bit at a time. Don't go all crazy right this second. That's going to be the advice I tell people. And I am going to be honest with them and say, hey, if I were you, I would invest everything that you can into it. But I'm gonna make sure that it's very clear to what that exactly means. That doesn't just mean go start dumping all your money into these crazy coins or these decentralized exchanges and basically giving your money away, because that happens to a lot of people too. Guys, drop them in the chat. Let me know. BCH can help with charities. Yeah, I mean, it really can. On both sides, on the people donating to them and the people on the receiving end, it can help. So there's a lot of stuff we can do with Bitcoin Cash, guys. I feel like the possibilities really are endless. And I think where we're at with it, we have to just be patient, guys. Because I think if we keep putting in the work and we keep doing what we need to do with buying Bitcoin Cash, supporting it, and just being a part of it, I think the price will come in time, and I think ultimately it will come down to a price for it that will become interesting to the general public, like just anywhere around the world, because it just simply works, and it's a price that there is a price for that it just simply works, and you can just send it to people. It doesn't need to be this big whole drawn out thing. You tap a phone, you get on your computer, you exchange a little bit of things, and then boom, it's done. So I don't think that we need to really worry about too much on price, because I know the price will come, and price will play into a lot of factors on new people coming on too, and then finding out how great it is to actually use. So I think there's a use case right there. It's just let the price come organically. It's gonna come. We did the math the other night. Under $450, we're looking at prices equivalent to after the Bitcoin SV fork. So, and that's basically the crucial level, guys. So if that happens while Bitcoin Core stays at where it's at, even better. So, yeah, guys, let me know. Drop it in the chat. Bitcoin Jason, pretty much, it's me and him tonight, I guess. So we're coasting through the evening, guys. Be part of Bitcoin Cash. Come on down. Come on down and be part of crypto. I enjoy coming down here, so if you like coming down, just come on down, and you don't have to say anything or anything like that if you don't want to, but definitely throw it in the chat if you want to. And just be part of crypto. Just be part of how great it is. We send payments to each other. Bitcoin Jason sent me payments, and it's fantastic, guys. To get a payment, it's great. So come on here. Ask for a payment if you're not using Bitcoin Cash. If you've never used Bitcoin Cash, or you're like, what is Bitcoin Cash? Just simply let us know in the chat. I'll personally invite you down to the chat, and you can come down here and discuss exactly what crypto is supposed to be. And yeah, I'm all for that, guys. If anybody wants to come on the chat and reach in this chat, doesn't know about crypto, let me know, and I will personally invite you onto the chat. You can come on Skype. You can come in and not say anything, however you want to do it. And Bitcoin Cash will be provided, guys. So that's the best part. Bitcoin Cash is here, guys. This is Bitcoin Cash. This in itself is Bitcoin Cash. So come on down to the chat, guys. It's really just a bunch of goofballs joking around about this stuff, goofing around, making Bitcoin Cash and crypto fun again. That's kind of the idea here. Trying to make this stuff fun again. Remember when crypto used to be fun? seems like all that kind of went away here recently. So just trying to make crypto fun, guys. You know, come on down, let us know. You should do StreamYard. I'm not sure what that is, bro, but let me know. Let me know what it is. I mean, feel free to come on the show, Bitcoin Jason, if you want. I mean, if it's just me and you tonight, I think it's just me and you in the chat. So feel free to come on if you want to come on the show. It's just another night in the history books, guys. I mean, like I said, if this channel continues, great. If for some reason I get banned from YouTube at some point for something stupid, you know, I'll try to find a way to get in touch with the community. Bitcoin Jason says, have people on for drinks with Chadwick or something. Yeah, man, have people on with sparkling water, guys. That'd be great. If anybody wants to crack open a sparkling water and come on the show, that would be fantastic. I do got some beers in the fridge, guys, but you know, I don't find myself drinking them too often. But you know, always down for a drink and a friend and a conversation. So let me know, guys. You ever want to come on, talk about crypto? It never gets boring for me, guys. I don't get tired of talking about it. So, you know, like I said, even if it's just me, you know, goofing around with you guys on here for an hour, 2 hours, you know, sometimes these crypto, Bitcoin Cash live shows or whatever, they just turn into just that, just a big joking around and not a lot accomplished, because life's not all about. You know, if you're getting something out of it, guys, it doesn't really matter really what it is. I mean, I really think that, like, if you personally are getting something out of coming down to the Bitcoin Cash live show, that's exactly what it is, guys. It's just the idea of being around Bitcoin Cash in a literal sense. I mean, guys, it's in a literal sense here, guys. This whole channel has been made for Bitcoin Cash. I made it exactly for Bitcoin Cash. I didn't make it for Dash, Monero, any of that crap. Even though I own a lot of those coins, you know, I went out of my way to do it, and had the channel up for a while. I don't know if anybody ever watched it in this chat now, but didn't really ever take off, and kind of was like whatever with it, was going to make it into a real estate channel, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to keep doing Bitcoin Cash. I'm going to give it another shot, and I think this live chat thing is really what I like the most about it, even though they don't get that many views, you know, and that was never really the intention of it. You know, I wanted to get as many views as possible for crypto purposes, but like like even when you have a ton of freaking viewers and ton of views, it's not that much revenue coming in. So it's like, you got to be really, really massive to be like, you know, a successful YouTuber. I would say you have to have at least probably near 100,000 followers. And I don't know that I have that much drive to put into this channel for that. So I don't know if it'll ever do anything like that. Plus, it doesn't really seem to be growing. But at the same time, you know, just doing the Bitcoin Cash live show in itself is really what I have enjoyed the most about it, and am enjoying while I'm doing it. So it's not enjoyed in the past tense, guys. I'm not going anywhere. If I'm gonna keep doing these live shows, you know, indefinitely, you know, they might pause for a few months here and there if I decide to get into another hobby. But you know, I want to see what this stuff happens. I want to see what happens with Bitcoin Cash in the next 5 to 10 years, guys. I'm curious about it, and you know, I think it's a real life-changing thing, so we'll see. You know, nothing's guaranteed. I don't want to be optimistic or pessimistic about it, because I think either one of those is a bad side to pick on any crypto. But I think we can almost be certain here that there is at least some value here, guys. So, Bitcoin Jason, I'll go on, sure. Yeah, come on, John. Come on, Bitcoin Jason. Do you let's do Skype. Guys, we got Bitcoin Jason coming on. If you fast forward on the rerun, it's just basically me and him tonight, basically in here. So we're kind of figuring why not. You know, what's what's the why not? So yeah, we just come on here and bada boom, bada bam. Were we using Skype the other day? What were we using? Were we using Zoom? Let me know. I think I found a way also, Bitcoin Jason, to make your voice louder. I went back and looked at the other show and it was like not loud enough. I feel like I can tweak my computer a little bit better now. And I hope you guys, I hope the sound's better for the live stream. I mean, it seems to be good on the rerun, at least from my iPhone. And computer, it seems to sound okay. So let me know, guys. Bitcoin Jason's gonna come on for a bit, and we're just gonna see how each other are doing, and seeing what's going on. You know, no real big goal in mind other than to say hey. I mean, that's the beauty of this stuff, guys. So. Guys, let me know if you ever want to come on the show. You're more than welcome to. You know, no goal in mind or anything like that, other than just being part of crypto. So let us know if you ever want to come on here. Guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash, the greatest crypto the world has ever seen. All right, we got Bitcoin Jason coming on here. Maybe I should start a meeting. Yeah, take your time. We'll wait a couple minutes before we come on here. Guys, I'm gonna do a meeting on Bitcoin Cash. You know, no particular goal to be accomplished here other than just being absolutely obsessed with it. I mean, that's really all this chat is anyway, so. If you're obsessed with Bitcoin Cash, and yes, I did say obsessed, then feel free to join this show. It's going to start here in a couple minutes here. I'll put it on for, it's the 10th where I'm at, so we'll just do 9:27, something like that, 9:25, I don't know. We will figure it out. You ever see me struggling, guys, on the keyboard here? It's just basically because it's so dark in here, but I don't like it to be super bright. So yeah. Here's the passcode, guys, 4HHHZD. I'll drop it in the chat if you want to come on. Guys, let me know if you love Bitcoin Cash. It's just me and Bitcoin Jason here at this point. So we are gonna open this chat up and do the dang thing. Because we love Bitcoin Cash, guys. That's just basically it. You know, we share the same I don't know if I did that right, but we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and start this meeting now. Guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash. Feel free to come down to the chat here. I'll shoot you the link here in a second. Let me figure out where it's at here. Guys, we are live, so just come on down. So easy to do. You just join. I mean, can you imagine that? How easy that would be to just join the live chat and be part of crypto that quick? It's that easy, guys. You literally just join and it's like, boom, we're there. I mean, it's like so simple. There's the link, guys, if you want to come on. Catch us later. So easy to do. Just join. Bitcoin and Jason join this chat here. Take just a quick break here, Jason. I'll be right back. Feel free to hold down the show for a minute for me, guys. We got Bitcoin Jason coming on here, guys. So let's welcome him on the show here. Yo, let me fix the volume here. I want to make sure we're actually gonna be having some All right, hey, what's good? Are you there?
I'm here.
All right, guys, we got a I don't know if I would use the word obsessed for you, Bitcoin Jason, but I think we're both obsessed with this great cryptocurrency. Let me set up here. All right, guys, we are with Bitcoin Jason. He is live on Bitcoin Cash. Are you there, my man?
Yeah. Yep.
Yo.
Here we go.
I want to see if I could get your volume a little louder, because the other night when you were on here, it wasn't loud enough here.
Sure thing, mate.
Guys, I'm gonna turn up the volume, but
Lalaki, aki sa ang pinto. Close the door. Maraming salamat.
guys, we got Bitcoin Jason on the show, so if you're catching us live, we're both on here. It's just me and him, so we're kind of just hanging out. Really, that's basically what you're watching right now, is me and Bitcoin Jason basically just hang out and be part of crypto.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, what's been going on, man?
Oh man, I've just been trying to raise awareness for the Great Barrier Reef here.
Bitcoin Jason, I'm listening to you. I'm literally stepping to the right of my computer, but I'm right here.
Yeah, sure. I'll just talk.
Yeah.
So what I've been doing, there's this NASA scientist who lives on Magnetic Island, which is basically a 45-minute ferry ride from the Bitcoin Cash city onto the island. And he's created this robot that basically cleans and gets the coral ready to be pollinated or fertilized. So what happens is, you know, we get cyclones or monsoon season, right? And that happens because there's like a change in water temperature and stuff like that. And sometimes that can kill the coral. It's called bleaching. And also we have an issue with the crown of thorns, which is an animal that looks like a starfish that goes around and eats the coral. And yeah, so this guy, you know, he's a young man. He's a young man. He's probably younger than me. He's very intelligent. And he's created this robot to basically go around and restore the coral reef.
Oh wait, so what was that word you just used? A road what?
A robot.
Oh, a robot. Oh, okay.
A robot.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
So the robot sort of hovers over the coral, and it cleans it, and gets it ready to be fertilized, like flowers. You know, you got flowers and bees.
Yeah.
So it's like this robot is like a mechanical bee that goes over the coral and helps fertilize it. and what that does is fast tracks the regrowth and the growing of the coral. And so young Steve, he accepts Bitcoin Cash for donations. So I thought, wouldn't it be a great idea for the Bitcoin Cash community to, you know, get behind this green project, this worthwhile project, and just show this guy, you know, that Bitcoin Cash is a great avenue to pull in funds for his charity. And so I've been going to different business owners and stuff like that, and if I'm able to achieve a particular target, they are willing to match me dollar for dollar up to $500. So yeah, so I'm hoping to raise
Did you say dollar for dollar on there?
Dollar for dollar, yeah.
And who would match it? Sorry, I didn't hear that part. I was adjusting.
So yeah, so I talked to some people here in the Bitcoin Cash City, that business owners, and they said, look, they will match it dollar for dollar for what this guy's done, like what I can generate in donations. They'll match it dollar for dollar to go towards his charity. So I've made a video about him, and it's on the Bitcoin Cash City YouTube channel. I encourage people to watch and see what his project is, you know, just see for yourself, like, so you can understand. He puts his QR code up so you can donate directly to him. Or the other avenue we've got is if you go to our Bitcoin Cash City YouTube channel, like and subscribe the channel, so our numbers go up, and that would help bring more awareness to the channel into his video as well. So I'm just trying to raise awareness, and so these people here, they said, look, Jace, we want to help this guy out. We're able to spend up to $500 between us, so to go towards the charity. So
I just noticed I wasn't subscribed. This is you right here, Bitcoin Cash City, right?
Bitcoin Cash City, yeah.
Subscribe to that one, guys. Check it out.
Yeah.
Is this a separate? This is a separate. This is a separate thing, guys. So check this out. This is not related to this chat, but I'm gonna get behind this 100%, guys. So where is it at in here, Bitcoin Jason? So I can go ahead and go to it.
Okay.
Is the video online yet, or?
Yeah, it's online. It's been online for a bit. Okay. I'll bring it up.
And you said this guy is basically working for NASA, right?
Yeah, go down. His name is Steve. You'll see it.
Okay.
Just scroll down, my friend. I'll go to video. Yeah, video. Scroll down. Yeah.
Videos. Okay.
It's under the limousine. Okay. Where is he? Just trying to find it. Videos. And I'll put it up in the chat.
Yeah, let us know, because we want to support this kind of stuff, guys. This is this is good stuff here. So Bitcoin Jason, since you're on the show and since there's nobody basically on here other than me and you, I mean, I want to take advantage of that, because since you're on here and like I said, it's just me and you. So when you guys did this Bitcoin Cash City thing, can you give everybody an idea, just because I want to know, so how did this come to be? How did it come to be, and exactly what, like, who started this? Were you behind starting this, or can you just give me a brief summary of, like, it was like there was no Bitcoin Cash City and then there was, you know what I mean?
So what happened is we have some tech companies based here in Townsville, and they basically are working on the Bitcoin Cash blockchain. Their staff are paid in Bitcoin Cash, and so there was some adoption gone forth. Now, I didn't do any of this. This was done by the people who run the companies, staff that are in the companies. They've gone out and they've onboarded a few of these merchants, right? And they managed to land some pretty decent ones, like the Watermark, who is no longer with us, but because they changed hands and stuff. But they've landed some really good merchants. And so what happened is they were talking, to some guy there, and he goes, "Wow, you're like the Bitcoin city, right?" And then that's when Noel goes, "Oh, that's a great idea, you know, Bitcoin Cash City," and that's how the name was.
Did you say ℚ𝕠𝕘𝕖𝕣?
No, Hayden didn't.
Is Hayden part of Bitcoin Cash City?
He's not. No.
Oh, okay.
What happened was Hayden used to work for CoinSpice, which is a Bitcoin Cash news publication, and he was contracted to come up here and film the Bitcoin Cash City conference and do some like help get stuff done. You know what I mean? He was basically contracted to come up here and work for the Bitcoin Cash City.
So he's not from up there.
He used to be a resident here, and he's done some great work. Like he's, you know, I'm not gonna. Like he done a bit. Like I don't know exactly what he's done.
Yeah, I saw him on the Cash Rain site, and he looked familiar. I didn't know if you guys were working together.
Yeah.
I got another question.
Yep.
So there were some tech companies that came here to Townsville, just unrelated to Bitcoin Cash, and then they were using Bitcoin Cash already, or what was the driving force to get it to go from, you know, a couple merchants using it? Like who started it? Who created the first movement to start going out and getting merchants, do the cars, do the, you know, the different things that were, you know, part of this whole Bitcoin Cash City thing?
The people who started are actually quite humble. The company's called Code Valley, and they were working on blockchain technology, and they primarily were working on Bitcoin, and then Bitcoin turned into BCH, and they carried on from there. Because
were they already in Townsville before? They were already
set up. They were already set up here.
It's at Townsville. It's about 100. I think I looked it up. It's about 180,000 people. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 80,000 people.
180, right?
Yeah.
180.
Yeah. It fluctuates. I think we're trying to hit 200,000. We may be there or not. I think the 180,000 is like the 2019 or 20 census. But we've had a lot of people move from Victoria. Come up here because of the lockdowns and the way the government is down in Victoria. So we had a lot of people move up since then.
Is there a lot of international people there? Is it international?
We do get tourists. We do have the army come through, which is another good selling point for the Bitcoin Cash merchants, is because if you're someone from America and you come to Australia or anywhere in the world, and you've got Bitcoin Cash or any crypto for that matter, you can simply convert it to BCH, spend whatever you want here, and then when you go back home, you don't have like useless dollars in your wallet.
Yeah.
Like for example, when I went to America and then sent Kitts.
Yeah, I saw your interview. I saw your interview with it looks like a local news station down there for Caribbean news. Yeah, it was a good point. So, I mean, guys, when you're traveling here, that's an incentive just to own crypto. I mean, wouldn't you rather? Yeah, I mean, hear me out on this. Wouldn't you rather Bitcoin, Jason? I mean, you did in real time, but wouldn't people rather like buy crypto here and then just go somewhere and spend it rather than doing the whole crap of changing? You know,
I would.
I mean, who wouldn't want to do that, right?
Look, I've got $3 American that I can't use, man. I've got $3 American that I can't use unless I go back to the United States. And look, Chad, if I try to convert this back to Australian dollars, right, I'm going to lose, you know, a large chunk in fees.
Yeah. You know, you're not even going to be able to buy one of these.
Yeah. When I was in America and I wanted to exchange, you know, 100 Australian dollars.
Can you back that up a little bit from the camera?
Sorry.
Is that the Australian paper money? Fiat?
Well, it's not paper, it's plastic.
Oh, it's plastic
I
over there?
like our fake money better than your fake money because it's color coded for guys like me that have trouble seeing.
Back it up a little bit. Put it near your head. Like head length. Okay, okay, now you can see it. Yeah, guys, it looks like literally Monopoly money. I mean,
Yeah.
we're chasing the wrong dream here, guys.
This is the real money, man. This is real money.
What the hell is that? Is that Roger Ver on a freaking Bitcoin Cash dollar?
Yeah, so this is my cold storage wallet, and this is gold, which is 1/100th of an ounce, 1,000th of an ounce. So I say to the people that this money here.
What is the gold? Hold on, wait. What is the gold? What is that gold thing?
Gold. That's gold. That's pure gold.
That's real gold on there?
Yep.
Oh wow. So they coat it in like a is it paper underneath, or what is it coated to? Just nothing but gold?
It's maybe it's like on a piece of plastic or something.
How much is that that leaf of gold?
It's 1,000th of an ounce.
1,000th of an ounce. Okay.
Yeah, so it's sort of like how this is.
Back it up a little bit. Like there you go. Yeah, there you go.
So this is 1,000th of an ounce, and this is 100 MBCH, right? So these guys both have the same value. My point is to you and your viewers is this here, I see as a hedge against inflation sooner or later. This is already a hedge against inflation, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this one here, there's only 21 million Bitcoin caches in the world.
In the world, yeah.
It's more rarer and harder to and scarcer than gold. You can always mine up more gold, right? So I'm looking forward to the day where this will be recognized, either this or this, as basically money that is like hedge against inflation. I see this as money. I see this as a hedge, right? Because this you can always mine more. You can always mine more of it. And it's been relatively stable with inflation, right? But this one here, it's finite. You know, we're getting close to 9 billion people on the planet, only 21 million coins. Sooner or later, when people start getting away from
you said that gold. I'm listening to what you're saying. Is that gold? You said 1,000th of an ounce?
1,000th of an ounce. So what's 1,000th of an ounce? Let's have a look here. How much is...
How much did you pay for it? Just curious.
I got given to me.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'll tell you the story behind it. So what happened, so I was in America, right? And Bitcoin Jason is starving. He's there for.
I've heard the chicken story, but please tell me again. This is ridiculous, guys.
I was there and I was starving, man. Like I was there for a 24-hour layover, and I was starving. I could not get any merchants onto Bitcoin Cash because they all staffers and no.
I think that's about $20 in gold. I think I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It could be 200. Does that sound about right?
Thousands of gold.
Thousandth of an ounce of. I mean, I don't know. My math isn't the best sitting here on my just cell phone trying to do it. But no. Tell us about the conversion thing. I'll keep playing with this thing. So you were at you tried to buy chicken, and it wasn't the exchange rate more than the meal or something like that, or what was it?
Oh yeah, your KFC's disgusting indeed, bro.
It's disgusting, yeah. It's soy. It's like just greasy and it's disgusting. Yeah.
So what happened, brother, is I went to get KFC, and cheers. And I went to get KFC, and I thought, you know what? A meal deal in Australia is around about $11, $12 for a small meal deal, right?
Yeah.
And I went there, and to order. And it's a little bit, and it's American dollars, and it's roughly about the same, but you don't get a drink. Like, you don't get a can of Pepsi. And I'm thinking...
That's an airport thing, I think.
Yeah, I've been stitched up.
Yeah.
I've been stitched up. So anyway, so I'm thirsty, so I eat this chicken, and I get a cookie, which I didn't want. I wanted the drink, not the cookie, and the chips. And chips are nice. The burger was disgusting. I didn't even get to finish it.
Yeah, the KFC here is not recommended if you.
But the thing is, Chad, is this your dollar is supposed to be better buying power than my dollar, right?
Yeah.
This is like $1.30 Australian, right? Or $1.30 Australian, right? So because we're 30 cents behind the USD, and so it's more. Americans are paying more for their food than what we are in Australia. And
I think that's also a meat thing. I think Australia actually, I think you guys export a lot of meat, right?
Oh yeah, we do have a lot of lamb, cows.
I think you guys are a main exporter. I think to China. I could be mixing it
but
up.
what gives, bro? You've got like farmland everywhere. Like you've got massive agricultural land. I realize that Bill Gates bought nearly all of it during COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
But yeah,
was
guys,
being around.
you guys need to step it up and be self-sufficient if that's the case.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, like, the prices around the world. I mean, it's like you can go to China and you could probably, I'm guessing here, but I think a gallon of gas is like maybe $1. You know, and that's pretty expensive for them. With the RMB. So yeah, I mean,
what's a gallon? A gallon's what? Three.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can't believe, So over here, we use the standard system. It's really, really dumb. The conversions are just. I almost think they did it to like dumb down the population because it makes no sense. I mean, going from meter to millimeter, that kind of thing, the metric system is extremely easy to do as long as you memorize them. You just go, to the negative power, whatever. It's really easy to calculate, but I mean, really, what it goes down to is, it's like what you were saying. Yeah, you can get a chicken meal with a drink for, roughly, probably 60% of what we're paying without the drink. That might have been an airport thing. I think KFC gives drinks. I could be wrong, but I think that's probably...
I've been told it could have been an airport thing.
Yeah, but regardless, I think it just boils down to, great for the person on the other side that's not taking the hit, right? Like it's like great for that person, but when you're that person taking the hit on the value, it sucks. So I think Bitcoin Cash will give a level playing field for the whole world to build, a price for these chickens or these, whatever else, lamb or whatever else you guys are exporting over there. But I know that we get a lot of lamb from there. I see it in Costco all the time. So I know that might have something to do with the price of the meat. I mean, I could be guessing here too. But yeah, I heard you guys, the vegetables was like lettuce was a hard thing to get there or something like that. You guys were having trouble with lettuce or something?
Lettuce went up to $10.
$10 Australian dollars?
$10 Australian dollars.
That's about what, $7-8 US?
Yeah, $7 like American. Yeah, wow. Which I don't know. Is that expensive down there? I imagine it would be. Because I
our stuff's all GMO, man. All our stuff's here is GMO.
GMO is bad juju.
Juju. That's why all the Americans are freaking out over here. They're all just eating this GMO stuff, bro, and acting.
And this is not the old school GMO where you get one species of banana.
No, this isn't the corn experiment if that's what you're talking about. Yeah, every corn is genetically modified.
Yeah,
on the planet.
This is
new stuff.
God.
This is new stuff to, hey, we got all this food over here, but really it's
stuff that make you sterile, mate.
I mean, maybe, I mean, I eat GMOs all the time. I seem to be fine, but it's
well, I don't know, man. Like, people are having irritable bowel syndrome and this sort of weird gut problems.
Right.
Perhaps that's part of it.
Yeah, I think it is probably. I mean, we're getting a lot of our stuff from Mexico, a lot of our produce. So, Bitcoin Cash really does give a level playing ground for basically the entire world. Maybe I
tell you, as a tourist, now that I've traveled the world, Bitcoin Cash is the best way to travel the world.
Oh, I bet. 100%.
Particularly if I'm like, I will go to St. Kitts or St. Martin's just because they accept Bitcoin Cash. And I know I can go there, and it's like, yes, I've left the country, but I don't need to change my currency. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you
So
mean.
whatever leftover Satoshis I've got, I can use it there or here. You know, I went to exchange 100 Australian dollars into American dollars, and they were going to give me 44 American USD in change. And I said, no, forget it, I'll go hungry.
Wait. Say that number again. What happened with the?
Okay, so when I first went to LA, I was in LA, right? I've just been on a 14-hour flight, right? And I got off the plane and I was getting thirsty and hungry and stuff like that.
God, 14
so
hours.
I thought, yeah, and so I thought, you know what? I'll try and get something to eat, right? I couldn't get anyone on board. Most of the shops were closed because of the time of day it was. And so I went to an exchange and I said, look, can I exchange 100 Australian for...
What are those like, by the way? Or is it just some person like sitting there at a, like a little thing going, here you go, here's your money, and then they give you back basically 70% of your money? What is it?
It was some woman sitting playing on a mobile phone playing games or Candy Crush or something like that. I rock up there. It's like I'm disturbing her from playing a game. Anyway, so I said, oh, excuse me, I would like to exchange 100 Australian to American dollars. And she said, okay, that will be $44 USD. And I said, no, forget it. I'm not losing.
Yeah, I'll starve. I'll eat peanuts on the plane.
I did, man. I starved said I went on a hunger strike, I guess.
Wait, how does that work? Did you not have a MasterCard or debit card where you could just, a credit card? Or do you not use those at all?
Yeah, but it costs you $1 each time you use it, man. It costs you like 60 cents, $1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They put an international fee on those too, huh?
International fee, my brother. Yeah.
That's a lot.
So this is why, like, I knew Bitcoin Cash was borderless and money for the world.
Yeah.
It was when I traveled the world, it really hit home to how important it is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That Bitcoin Cash, for those in the airports, tourist destinations.
Yeah.
Accept Bitcoin. It costs you nothing to accept it. It opens you up. It opens you up to more of the market. People that are in crypto are going to tweet about you, Instagram about you, Facebook about you.
Yeah.
That's free advertising.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you look like you're about to choke over there, bro. Burp if you want. I burp the whole show.
Yeah,
man.
no,
feel free.
Feel
free, man. I'm drinking. This is the most carbonated water in the entire world. I guarantee it. This is the Bitcoin Cash of carbonated waters. I'm always pumping this thing up, guys, but it really is good. I think Coca-Cola bought them out, Topo Chico. And do you guys have this over there or not?
Nah, we don't.
It's pretty good. It's a Mexican brand. It's phenomenal. It's out of Monterrey, Mexico, guys. So if you're in the States and like carbonated water, I highly recommend this water. I feel great supporting this water company. It's just great, super carbonated.
I should be drinking more water. Yeah, so it was a really good experience. Yeah. I want to make my own Buddha bar.
Your own what?
This is my own Buddha bar.
What is that?
Oh man, it's this location in St. Kitts that is decked out in Bitcoin Cash lights and menus.
Really? Oh, it's like a Bitcoin Cash themed bar.
Well, it's a theme bar now.
Something that I would like.
Yeah.
Being obsessed with Bitcoin Cash, I'd just go in there and I would be the daytime drunk just going in there sitting.
It is the sickest.
It
is the sickest. Now, look, I don't go to nightclubs or anything like that.
Whose bar is that? Does Sonny own the bar?
Yeah, Sonny owns it, and this guy is like over the top, man.
Yeah, he likes Bitcoin Cash. He's got the green lights.
He's got the big screen TVs. He's got the Bitcoin Cash Neo lights.
What's it called? Buddha bar? So we can
Buddha bar,
like Buddha, like a Chinese Buddha.
Yeah, like okay.
Buddha
bar. Yeah.
All right, so Buddha bar, guys, St. Kitts.
It's such a great hangout spot, you know.
Yeah.
Just somewhere we can go out there and maybe have a few drinks or get a good meal.
Yeah.
Great meal.
Oh, they got food. They got good food. That's good for a bar to have
good food, man.
Yeah.
So they had me at the food, right?
Yeah. That's where I'd be in there eating.
But I stayed for the atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, you look like you're in La La Land talking about it, man. But I would be right there with you. I'd be like, "Yay, I'm here!"
And you know what? In Australia, you know, if you smoke and stuff like that, it's a bad thing. Like they got a smokers section outside.
Yeah.
But inside they had this like weird sort of device.
Yeah.
And it had like hoses coming out of it, and they put something on top of it. I think it was like a vaping type.
Yeah.
Get up. And then, I think people were vaping from it. I think it's called ℚ𝕠𝕘𝕖𝕣 or something like that. It's like Mediterranean thing.
Do you know if marijuana is legal down there? Did you happen to know?
So marijuana is not illegal.
Is it prevalent though, or is it just something that nobody has down there? I'm just curious. I mean, not that you were seeking it out. I'm trying to get an idea if it's.
No.
You know.
So people were smoking it there. I could smell it here and there when I go through. I did not come across any dealers or anything like that.
Yeah. But you could smell it?
But there was some people smoking around me, like in the city.
Yeah. And you said it's decriminalized, right? It's like not illegal there?
Yeah, decriminalized, yeah.
They don't care about it?
I imagine there's probably some states in America that are the same.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is.
In Australia, if you get caught with that in your hand, you're off to jail. So.
Oh, really? Anywhere in Australia?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And in Australia, if they pull you over and they swab your tongue and you're found with marijuana traces, you've lost your license.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, it's hard to believe they still allow alcohol, but some states here frown on marijuana use. But guys, it's just one of those
America's
things.
0.02 is the limit. I believe it's 0.02 is the legal limit for drinking.
I think you're right.
If you've got 0.5,
like
0.05, that's over the top. You're over, and you get charged with DUI and some points off your license.
Yeah. I mean, I've had 2 DUIs, so I know the whole DUI thing, and oddly enough, they were all under 21. I haven't had a DUI in 15, 16, 17 years almost at this point. Yeah, guys, I mean, it's just one of those things. It's just drinking and driving is a dangerous thing, and it should not be done. I think Uber and everything really helped that whole thing. And don't drink and drive, guys. I mean, you can always. I don't drink and drive. If you do want to have a drink at dinner or something, finish your drink and then hang out for an hour.
Get a girlfriend and and let her drive.
Or hang out for an hour and let it totally go away, and then drive when you feel like you're 100%. It's one of those things. I just like to be. I'm kind of curious about stuff like that, like legalities and stuff. I think Bitcoin Cash, like you were saying, bro. It really does come down to like the convenience factor, because like you said, you would go to St. Kitts. Out of anywhere in the Caribbean, I would go to St. Kitts and hopefully St. Martin, because honestly, St. Martin is really nice. I mean, St. Kitts is, from what I've seen, incredibly nice too. But having all those islands use it, because people go to different islands while they're down there. They'll go to the Virgin Islands for a little bit. They'll go to Grenada, they'll go explore St. Kitts, San Martin. I mean, there's not hundreds of islands, but there's quite a few. I think there's like 20 islands or something down there. Antigua, Barbados, Bermuda, there's tons of different islands.
It's a place that Bitcoin Jason can go back again and again. It's like the Bitcoin Cash City, except it's in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Oh man, I bet.
I really love the place. The people's nice. I regret not doing more sightseeing.
Okay.
The first couple of days I was jet lag, and then I ate some fish or drank some water or something that messed with my guts and stuff like that. So I wasn't feeling too good.
Yeah.
And then I was like all nervous about the speech and things like that.
Well, you did
and
great.
Then once it was. Yeah, man, I had to condense that thing down to 15 minutes because I didn't want to rob anyone of their time.
Yeah.
I just want to fire people up, you know, that they can do merchant adoption. They can support the merchants that they've got. And look, you don't have to think of it as some weird thing about living on Bitcoin Cash.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it. I mean, even if you want to go, say, 30% of your income in Bitcoin Cash, and then the rest you just carry on what you do.
Yeah.
You know, put away 20% to hold and spend that 10%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To support your ecosystem. Because I'm telling you, Chad, man.
Yeah.
This is something that's burning in my soul, bro. Is CBDs is coming.
Yeah.
We're running out of time, and we can't slow time down.
Yeah.
We need to move on this. We really do, and we need to support the merchants that are willing to stick their neck out and have a go. It's not easy.
Yeah, no, I mean, for sure, like, yeah, man, it's going definitely in that direction. I mean, if they, you know, there could be some hope with CBDs too, because you were talking about the other night, local Bitcoins is gone, right? It's gone?
Yeah.
Do you think somebody just came in there and bought them out? I didn't look too much into it. I mean, I wasn't actually buying any Bitcoin from there, you know, or anything, or Ethereum or any cryptos. I think they had Ethereum and a couple other cryptos, very few on there, right? Did somebody just come in there and clear them out, or what?
So I think local cryptos taken a step back because of what happened to the other guys.
Yeah.
They, you know, maybe regulations or something like that. They didn't know. I'm just.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've actually got an account on there, and I've taken some of my crypto out, and there was one account that I forgot about, and I went to go and grab my crypto on there, and I've been having trouble
getting it off.
Sorry, I've got a phone call coming in.
Oh, you're good. Don't use local Bitcoins. Yeah, I don't think anybody was really using them. At least, I mean, no, not. I mean, I don't think anybody was really using them in the chat. I think Bitcoin Jason just had some on there. So, guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash. So, feel free to come on down to the chat. Let me know. We got Bitcoin Jason on here right now. Blake in the house. So, thanks for coming in, guys. Guys, we are going to pause the chat for just a moment while Bitcoin Jason takes his phone call. Guys, this is never a planned chat, so we're just, you know, cruising through here and hanging out. Guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash. Blake just got here. Too many scammers on local Bitcoins. Yeah, I mean, it seems like if you want to buy, when I did see local Bitcoins, it was like you either wanted to buy them from the top guys, or you didn't want to buy them from anybody, because there was a big jump between like the top people selling it at a premium, and then, you know, a bunch of people that were non-verified, so that's even worse. Guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash. Looks like the meeting has ended, but I'm going to open it back up here. Guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash. Feel free to come down to the show here. I'm going to get Bitcoin Jason back on here. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome. Aren't you glad to be here? I know I am. I'm glad you're here too. So let's see if we can find Bitcoin Jason. Bitcoin Jason, where'd you go? You still in here? Let's see if we can get him back on here. Guys, we are coasting through the evening. Nothing really in mind other than crypto. So let's see if I can get him back on the phone here and bring it in. Guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash, and that's exactly what this is, a live show. Don't come here expecting to get something accomplished, guys. We're literally just here for crypto. Guys, we are live. Come on down. Got great music going in. I did say you suck. This guy said this song sucks. I said you suck. And walked away. So guys, we are live. Come on down. Bitcoin Jason's ready to come back on, and I'm ready for him to come back on as well. So let's come on back here. There we go, meeting ID. We are live in my own chat, guys. There's like 4 of me on the screen right now. 2 or 3 of me. Wow, this is the show, guys. This is it. I am live on my own show, watching it, taking part in it. Open Zoom.us. Do I got 2 going? Do I got 3 going? Let's go. Come on. Need to close this out. Am I in my own meeting? Bitcoin Jason, are you here? Bitcoin Jason, are you coming into this chat here, or is this the old one? I'm gonna end it just in case. Guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash. Feel free to come on down. I put the chat in the chat. So I put the number in this live chat that we're about to do in the chat. Blake, if you want to come on, I don't know if you're chilling tonight, but come on if you want. Anybody can come on. I mean, this is a open chat, guys. Feel free to come on the chat anytime. And I'm just gonna open this up and all right. That should be the chat, Bitcoin Jason. I think at this point, I think should be good. You're live on Bitcoin Cash, guys. Let us know how you're doing tonight. Let us know what you're doing tonight. And come on down if you can. We're live. Bitcoin Cash. Oh yeah, that's right, we did the link thing, right? You're right, my bad. There's that beautiful link, guys. If you want to come, I'm going to drop it in the chat once more. If you want to come down to the hassle-free chat, all you got to do is click the button, guys. So feel free to come on down. We're live, so it's pretty simple to do. You just click the little button there, and then you're boom. You're in the chat. You're in my chat, guys. So this is my chat. I'm welcome to let you come down here and hang out and be part of a great community. We got Bitcoin Jason coming on here, and I mean, this is just great, guys. You can come on down, and it's easy to do. We'll see if Bitcoin Jason is here. We are live on Bitcoin Cash, guys. So come on down. Feel free to come down. Maybe we'll get Bitcoin Collab in there. If you do come back, Bitcoin Collab, there you go. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to the Crypto Show. And Bitcoin Jason, I think you're in here. Just let me get you in here. Admit. Alright, Bitcoin Jason's in the house. Let me maximize you here so we're on the same page here. Yo! Woo! Long conversation, huh?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I've just had to touch bases with a few people.
Yeah, no worries.
So yeah, I'm really busy here with Bitcoin Cash, doing what we do.
Yeah. Do you do Bitcoin Cash full time? I mean, is that a full time thing, or do you do another business?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What did you do before promoting the best cryptocurrency the entire world has ever seen?
I was a business owner. I had my own construction business. Yeah.
Okay.
And so what happened is the Australian government, in their infinite wisdom, decided to shut Jason down, so he could not work anymore. And so I converted most of my BTC into BCH and had to live off it because I had no income coming in. So
right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's what I like about Bitcoin is, you know, Bitcoin as Bitcoin is you can swap it to BCH and use it for cash.
Right.
Yeah. So what happened is
can I say something? Can I say something? Are you from that area, Townsville? Like born and raised?
Immigrant.
Oh, really?
I'm an immigrant.
Where are you from?
Yeah. I'm from a surfing town called ₚ where, you know, what's it called? Endless Summer 2 was filmed and stuff like that. Yeah, ₚ🄷ₙ come and surf at Shelley Beach, which is a great surfing spot. I highly recommend it. Then I went to Sydney for a bit. And then I moved back to ₚ, bought investment property in Lismore.
So all in Australia, right? Like you grew up in. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I ended up buying an investment property here in Townsville.
Okay.
And had a business up here for 10 years. And that's how I met Hayden and all that after the Bitcoin Cash City conference. I met them at the what's sort of like a after party meetup.
Oh, he was down there?
Yeah, he was there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
right on.
Good bloke there. I got to meet him, and I got to meet ₚ, and a lot of there was the Satoshi Angels were there. I met some people there, and got converted from Bitcoin BTC to Bitcoin Cash because there was a little candy machine there that you just scan, and for like less than 5 cents you can get some candy for Bitcoin Cash, paid with Bitcoin Cash. And that was the time when Bitcoin was getting too expensive to use for buying things, and the wait times were going up. And that was the point where I converted to Bitcoin Core to Bitcoin Cash, is because I realized that how good Bitcoin Cash was, and then I realized how brainwashed I was with all the fear and just the utter lies that were coming out, you know.
Yeah.
you know, Bitcoin Cash has kept up with Moore's law.
Yeah.
And so, you know, like a simple Raspberry Pi now is so much faster, quicker, and can do so much than what it could do back 10 years ago, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, you were talking about you can mine Bitcoin Cash from one of those now, right? Somebody was in the chat last night talking about mining.
Yeah, let me clarify.
Because back, so I want to say something. Back in 2017, anybody watching this chat, guys, back in 2017, even 2018, I think you could still mine Bitcoin on a cell phone. My friend he was talking about going back in time, not really going back in time, but where we were at, guys, in my Bitcoin journey. He said just a short period of time before that rally up to 20K, you could literally mine Bitcoin just plugging up multiple phones and doing it on like old school phones. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if it's true, but it seemed like it'd be possible.
I actually got scammed with that. So what happened is I was in a mining company that seemed legit because it was on CoinDance. You could see the block rewards, all there on chain, right? And then they said to us, those that were in the mining pool, oh, we have to upgrade our mining machines to the S9s now. You know what I mean? To the next one up. And so, and they accepted payment in Bitcoin Cash because it was taking too long for BTC payments to be processed, and it would time out because they would have a clock on it back then. That's what I remember. So I used my Bitcoin Cash from the fork to buy new mining equipment, and they ran off with my mining machines and Bitcoin. It ended up turning out to be a scam. They ended up being a pyramid scheme. What I stopped talking about them and that because I thought it was really good. I was proud to be part of the network, and I was proud to be part of the movement, you know, of this decentralized non-banking movement. You know, this was...
What year was this? 2015?
No,
before?
this was 2018.
Oh, 2018, pretty recently. Wow.
Yeah.
But the price had gone down. I mean, guys, the Bitcoin Core was at like 3,500, I think, at one point. So,
yeah, I bought my first Bitcoin at $1,000 Australian.
Yeah.
So and because we had GST and stuff like that, so I think all in all after tax, because I bought a little bit more than one Bitcoin, it was $1,200 for one Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And I wish I never got involved with mining, because if I just kept my Bitcoin.
Yeah, just keep your Bitcoin, bro. Yeah.
If I just kept it and then see, I always knew and I was inexperienced. I thought I was doing my homework because I could see they were on the blockchain. I could see the rewards they got. And then what happened is I started getting a bit suspicious because I would monitor these block rewards going into this mining pool. And I saw the number of members. I'm going, hang on a sec. Their block rewards is not enough to pay out to those that are in the pool. And I'm thinking this is seeming like it's a Ponzi scheme. But I wasn't sure, you know, because I'm new. I didn't know how it all worked, you know. I didn't know if it, you know. So I shut up about it.
Yeah.
And people wanted to join mining. Like there was Bitcoin, there was like a hash cloud or hash simple hash versions. There was all these mining companies in cloud mining and all that going on. And I was saying to people, look, don't get into mining right now. There's a lot of scams out there. And even the legitimate mining companies, I think, might collapse. It might become scams because there's something going on, like there's increase in the blocks, increase in mining difficulty and upgrading. So I'm just not sure about this. Hang tight.
Yeah.
And some guy begged me to join my mining pool, and I said no, don't join up. I wouldn't take his money.
Yeah.
And I'm so thankful that I did that because, man, I would hate to think that he shelled out like $10,000
Yeah.
to get some mining rigs and get it plugged into this Greenland facility, and
Yeah,
and
a
those
scam.
guys run off. Yeah, and a scam, you know.
A scam's a scam at the end of the day, guys.
You know what I mean? So I didn't want that to be pinned on me, and so I got out of it. I stopped it, and yes, Bitcoin Jason got ripped off.
Hey, bro, it happens. I've been ripped off tons of times. It happens.
It's a rite of passage, isn't it? It's the way you grow.
Yeah, bro,
I mean,
it happens all the time. I've been getting ripped off, guys, since I was like in probably before high school. I've gotten ripped off.
yeah.
You know.
And the one thing I guess you like your viewers can take away is, if it's too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah.
If someone's guaranteeing you 1% a day or 15% APY or something like that, it's got to be a scam, because no one can guarantee that. And if they guarantee that, they must have a long list of financial regulations that they're adhering to, you know, SEC and all these different things, and have a big, you know, disclaimer and all this sort of stuff. And a lot of these websites that guarantee these stuff, they don't have that. They're
Right.
probably in Panama or in South Korea or what the Arab countries,
Seychelles,
AUE.
all sorts of
Yeah.
countries that have like very, very liquid governments. Very easy to come in there and set up shop and run your business however you want, basically. As long as you fork out the dough for Uncle whoever. I don't know if they call him Sam or what, but you know, it's just it's a shame, guys. But I mean, I am optimistic about Bitcoin Cash, guys. I really feel like you know, we're primed for takeoff here. I mean, we might take off like a little firecracker and fizzle down to $40. I mean, it's possible, but I don't think we are. I think we're kind of like at that bottom floor level.
Me too.
You know, I mean, I hope so, but you know, who knows?
I'm thinking the retail market, like the people that jump on the fear of missing out, will come in about late January, early February. There's technology that the companies that I'm associated with here, they are doing some great work, and they're making some massive breakthroughs. They did a massive break the other day and put like 10 million transactions all at once on a single, like just pumped out the blockchain. Big spikes is going up. You'll probably see it, you know.
Yeah.
One was
Sounds like Bitcoin SV right now.
Yeah, there's massive spikes.
Yeah, just random spikes out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's the boys testing out different things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so Bitcoin Cash has the capability of being currency for the world. It has that capability.
It's one of the only ones that does, I feel like, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
I've only been in crypto since 2017, so I can't really say much other than what I know, which is not, you know, I know what I know, but I don't know how much I know is actually true. That's what I have to, you know.
We were talking about miners and nodes, my friend.
Yeah.
So, what the thing that Bitcoin Cash has is first seen protocol, which basically means is when you send out a transaction, the more nodes that see it first, right, becomes basically the transaction. So it's very, 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 very next to impossible hard to do a double spend. You're more likely to get struck by lightning, right, on a sunny day than you are to be able to carry out a double spend. And so what we have the ability now is every point of sale device is able to become, say, a node.
Yeah.
Right? Because,
an on-chain node. An on-chain node.
Because Moore's law is saying is all this, you know, we used to have warehouses of computers, right, that now are just on a phone. You know what I mean? Like, this used to take up a whole room in like IBM, You know what I mean? This used to be a supercomputer.
Yeah, it probably was. I believe IBM built the first blockchain. I don't know how that came from somebody who worked at IBM that I've talked to. I don't know if that's true or not, but he said they had big computers built back in the 80s that were building out blockchains for IBM that were huge, whole rooms of computer boxes.
This phone has the computer power that had to send man on the moon. The computers that sent man on the moon can be done from this. You know what I mean? It's hard to believe, isn't it? But that's Moore's law, man. We are getting so good at condensing technology.
Moore's law, refresh me. It's been a while since I've taken chemistry. Isn't that all the energy will be expended outward and just go until infinity, basically? Or am I? Can you refresh me on Moore's law?
Okay, okay. I'll go from my definition. Bitcoin Jason's definition is as the need for technology increases, so would the technology advancement will increase. So we used to have massive resistors. Now our resistors and that circuit boards are little circuit boards now. You know, used to have massive resistors. You used to color code them and all that, right? You know, Dick Smith Electronics or whatever. You know, used to have massive circuit boards, but now we're shrinking it to little tiny chips. Now.
Oh, okay. I read. Yeah. Moore's law.
Yeah. So Moore's law is saying is all this technology that was needed, that was in the past used, will be exponentially expounded on to take the growth of what the technology.
Yeah, basically that computer chips will become significantly faster, smaller, and more effective over time is the actual definition of Moore's law. But yeah, what you said too.
Yeah. So, and this was another thing that bred legitimacy to this scam operation that was scammed in, is they actually voted for the SegWit. I remember that because I looked on CoinDance, right, when everyone was voting and all that, and this particular mining pool voted for SegWit.
SegWit 2x, yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, man.
We shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah. I mean, that was that's kind of when I came on, but I was already smelling some fishy shit going on at that point. I mean, it was already at that point for me. I knew something was going on. I didn't quite know what it was. I mean, again, keep in mind, I'd already lost about 4 Bitcoins by that point. Before that, I could have got at the fork. I would, like that all was gone. But it's just one of those things. If you think something might be going on, figure it out. Figure it out and see what can I do to put myself in a situation where I have to know, is this gonna be the case? So that's what I did with crypto. That's what I've been doing for the last 5 years. I couldn't tell you every little detail about crypto, but I know I'm not selling mine. I mean, I'll spend it, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to sell it or get involved in dumping it away or selling it or anything like that. So
look, honestly, I think the best way is to cost average.
Yeah.
That's something that always.
Wish I'd have done that more. Yeah.
And just store it in your wallet. Like if I did not go into these investment schemes or these things, I would be in a really good position.
Yeah.
I'll be in a very.
But yeah, you have to get screwed over, man. You have to. It's part of it. Like you don't have to get screwed over, but you have to realize you're not going to know it all. Even if you're the scientific type that goes through step by step and tries to figure it out, you're going to be better off than 99.9% of everybody else. But still, crypto will get you one way or another somehow.
Yeah. And I think Bitcoin Cash is. I feel like I'm having deja vu, and I made a video of it the other day.
Maybe it's supposed to make you feel like that too, though. could be making you feel like that purposely.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
the other day, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm tapped into what's going on in the ether of what people are doing and what merchants are saying and the general crowd of what's going on. And I'm telling you, my friend.
Yeah.
The feeling that I feel now
Mhm.
is that quiet calm before the big massive wave comes.
Mm-hmm.
This happened when Bitcoin went up to like $25,000 Australian.
Yeah.
Everyone was down and all that. It was boring. Nothing's happening. Rah rah rah.
Yeah.
And then people got on it,
Yeah.
and then there was a massive rush.
Yeah.
Now Bitcoin Cash is
You good?
in that
Yeah.
position.
Huh?
Because not only will it catch the rise because we're tied to BTC, right? But we have what BTC is supposed to do.
Yeah.
We are Bitcoin. I'm sorry, like we are Bitcoin. BCH is Bitcoin. You know, like
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
I don't care if you have both. You know, you have all three. You have Bitcoin, BCH, BTC, BCH, and BSV. I see good things with BSV. Like
Thank you, man. Thank you.
one thing that I do see, like I remember that that a whole podcast was stored on the BSV
Yeah.
blockchain.
Dude, thank you for saying that, bro, because a lot of people, guys, I know that Bitcoin SV isn't popular in this chat. I mean, I can understand,
That's
you know,
hot,
but
man. That's
yeah.
beautiful.
yeah, it's cool stuff, bro.
Man.
Yeah.
So maybe BSV is not currency for the world. Maybe it's
Yeah,
like
maybe it's not currency for the world. Yeah.
decentralized storage of Internet of Things. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like I don't claim to be the most.
It's actually, you know, to be fair, it's actually just as fast and it's actually cheaper right now to send BSV than it is Bitcoin Cash, believe it or not. But I don't think we live in a world where there has to be like one crypto. You know what I'm saying? Like there can be Monero, there can be Zcash, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV. There can be, you know, different type cryptos. I don't want a bunch of ERC20 tokens floating around.
Even Bitcoin Gold. I wish I could mine some Bitcoin Gold.
Yeah, I mean, we can have these other cryptos. I'm not saying we have to have a billion different ERC20 tokens or, you know, a bunch of tokens built on Algorand or whatever, what have you. But if we have a few good cryptos that are mineable, scarcity, like you said earlier, scarcity, mineable, full nodes running enough to make it, you know, at least that we know the rules are there, we're good. You know, we're good. We don't need a billion different coins that are going to do a billion different hopes and dreams. We have enough stuff now. We're going to have more stuff built later on top of some of this stuff, but one step at a time. Let's get the payment system thing going totally, and everybody just drop everything else until we get the payment system going. Until we have the payment system going, like, the community doesn't need to be like racing forward with all these other, you know, these other things, okay? Like, the technology's there. Regardless of if a company or coin makes a token, but if their whole thing is inevitably just to make the token the marketplace for everything else that every other crypto or coin's doing, it's not a Ponzi scheme, it's just a copycat of scams, basically. It's literally, there are good coins. Now, I've talked to you about ℚ𝕚𝕚𝕚, the ERC20 token, and the reason I was telling you about that is because they mint Tether on there as well, and I found that out, and also it does drop down the transaction costs on Ethereum before the proof of stake. I don't know how it pars up right now, but what I'm saying is what I'm generally saying is there are good ERC20 tokens that do have a purpose, that can do something, but there is a variety of different cryptocurrencies that have a very, very good chance of being together in the high realm. You know, there's other coins going to go up with Bitcoin Cash. Dash, Monero, all those coins are. And Bitcoin Cash is going to go, hopefully I would like to see Bitcoin Cash go up higher than any of them, just to remind every other coin that we've got to get the payment system thing like out there I know it's out there. It's been out there since 2009, but we have to get it where like people feel comfortable and readily using it. And I think we've done that where you're at in St. Kitts pretty obviously at this point.
So
pretty clear.
This is what everyone needs to do, because if you don't do this, you got to regret it, because we're going to be enslaved by CBDCs.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to spend at merchants Bitcoin Cash.
Yeah.
If there's a Bitcoin Cash merchant, you need to spend there. Because my number one criticism that I get, and I get a lot of hate, I get a lot of criticism, and I hear that, I respect the criticisms, I hear them, and I'm acting on them.
Are you talking about from the merchants?
No, I'm talking about Bitcoin Cash haters, people that are jealous of what I'm doing, people that don't want to see Bitcoin Cash.
Bro, there's always gonna be fucking people hating, bro. That's just part of it, man.
People just want to be enslaved, right? They don't appreciate what I'm trying to do. I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it for everyone, bro.
Yeah. Do it for yourself from now on, and don't give a fuck about what they say, honestly.
I'm trying to save
Yeah.
the children of tomorrow.
Yeah.
We put up with this rubbish fiat currency for too long.
Yeah.
Right? The time is up, and time is running out.
Yeah.
All I'm asking is get your Bitcoin Cash.
Yeah.
Reward yourself.
Yeah.
Get some Bitcoin Cash, and just please spend a percentage of that at a merchant.
Hey, if you're not gonna spend it, at a merchant, go online and gamble it, or go and put it in BSV and pull it back to Bitcoin Cash and pay a fee. Literally, just pay a fee.
Look,
Even though it's a small fee, get it going.
Look, BTC's got up in value because people just holding it, wanting the price to go up. So even if you just took some Bitcoin Cash off the chain, off the exchange, you buy on the exchange, you take it off the exchange. Don't leave your crypto on the exchange, because they will run away with your coins sooner or later.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's gotta stop.
So, but all I'm asking, like, if you love Bitcoin Jason, if you love Chad, if you love yourself,
Even if you don't love us, fucking go buy some Bitcoin Cash and trade it for another crypto, or send it to a legacy address. I don't care.
even if you hate me,
Yeah.
just go out and spend it at a store to encourage that store.
Yeah.
Because what stores need, right? The
I'm here to buy a sandwich. Why? Because I hate Bitcoin, Jason.
Bitcoin Cash, there's some merchants that are doing really well, and some merchants that aren't doing very well.
You mean using it? You mean with adoption on it?
With adoption, I'm being transparent here. Right?
Yeah, I got you.
And the ones that are doing really well are ones that are having repeat business.
Right.
Repeat. Even if it's like a coffee, a coffee a week,
Right.
or coffee a day, or coffee. Repeat business, because what's happening is if Bitcoin Cash is going down, they're getting more Satoshis, see? And so when it goes up, they're getting into the black quicker. Now the merchants that are not doing as well, and it's the same for speculators, is if they buy out, or someone spends out $1,800 or $1,000 BCH, and now it's down at 100. You're going to go, I hate you, Jason. I hate you, right? But the thing is, if someone did the same amount here, right? If $1,000 here and then $1,000 spent here, right? It doesn't have to go up much before it outweighs all the bad.
Yeah. The average buy thing is for sure.
Chad,
The
The $1,000 spent up here and $1,000 spent down there, it doesn't have to go up much, bro, for it to be back in the black.
Yeah.
Because that's one BCH.
Yeah, no, it's a very, I see what you're saying, guys. We don't have a math formula up here, so Bitcoin Jason's doing the best he can visually to kind of show it. But what he's basically saying is, it was like I said a couple weeks ago, guys. I was in a position where I was able to 30% up stack my Bitcoin Cash from what it took me close to 4 years to accumulate. And that was recently at 100. I told you, I don't know if you caught that chat. I went in on about, it wasn't a big buy, but for me it was. I mean, I've been able to get roughly 30 plus Bitcoin Cash and a few other cryptocurrencies, some BSV and a couple others. I bought a little bit more Dash, but this was, you know, over 2-3 months ago but it was still in a zone where I thought it was good. So yeah, guys, I mean, he's got a good point. Don't get all like over ambitious and just go in and spend all your money at one time from your business. But if you see an opportunity, reinvest, you know?
Okay, let's go simple maths, right? Just say someone there, one of your viewers, oh my God, they bought Bitcoin Cash at $1,000. And now it's at 100, right?
I bought some at 700.
You got one BCH, right? At 1,000, and now you said, you know what? Stuff it. I'm going to spend $1,000 again, and I'm going to get 10 BCH now, right? So now you have 11 BCH, yeah? That's right, isn't it?
I'll trust you on the math. I mean, it makes sense, bro. Because the thing is,
share your screen and let's see the maths on the screen if you want. Right. So now you've got 11 BCH, right? At $100, right? So 11, right? So you spent $2,000.
Let's do this. Let's say you have an average buy price of 150 Bitcoin Cash. You have an average buy price of 285.
Did
you see that? Did you see that?
I'll run with this quickly because it's easy to say. There, right? So you bought one BCH at 1,000, and then you bought. And then you spent the same amount of money, cost average, at 100, right? So you missed it. You got the top.
That's 3 mil. 3 milli. 3 mil. If you have 150 Bitcoin Cash right now, if it goes to 20K, you have over 3 mil.
There you go.
I mean, just do the math there. I mean, 20K, 150, 3 mil. US.
Chad, stay with me, right? You spent $2,000, right? Once at the top for one BCH, and then the price where it's at now at 100 USD, right? So you got 11 BCH
for 2,000
for the price of $2,000, right? 2,000 divided by 11, what's that? That's 181, say $182, right? So all Bitcoin Cash needs to do is go up to $182 and you're back in profit. And it's not hard. It's not hard to do that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
If you kept cost averaging while at these prices now, you limit from the $1,000.
It drops roughly you could figure out it'd be roughly dropping.
You're increasing your percentage of it getting back in the black quicker.
Yeah, so we could do this. We could say. Are
you sharing your screen?
Hold on 1 second here. So hold on, wait. $100 will just be math. 100, 2,000. Trying to do it in my head here. Hold on, 2,000. So yeah, it would also. So each Bitcoin Cash you buy over 11, I think that would be.
Yeah, Blake has got it, about $185 average per coin. So
yeah, but I'm saying if you buy Bitcoin Cash anywhere above, we'll say $100, after you buy 11 of those, your price from that second 1,000 drops 100 each time.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like even number 11 would be 908,765, but it drops incrementally as you go up from there too. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Because
so,
it's a 10, you know. It's
So-
it's dropping down each time.
So as curator, so some businesses get into it because there's more customers through their door. It's extra exposure, advertising, and stuff like that. And then they start to get the why Bitcoin Cash. You know, they get to see. Okay, so this is the long-term vision. This is why I need it, because the government's printing out money. If I go overseas, like I've got one hairdresser, right? He wants to go overseas, and he is basically all the Bitcoin Cash that's coming in. He's basically buying it out of his own money, putting it into the business and keeping it for himself, because he wants to go overseas, and he can use that Bitcoin Cash overseas.
Yeah.
So, I think Bitcoin Cash should be the currency the travelers use, like it's the travelers' currency.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay, Blake. I know you said 185, but I'm being conservative. I'll go with that. 100, 185, 182.
So we'll say a real modest investment of Bitcoin Cash. I mean, we're talking like under 10,000, guys, could put you potentially into the $1 million range. Just to give you an idea, I mean, if like a simple, you know, roughly, we'll say 12 to 15 to be safe, could easily put you into the $1 million club for crypto. Because
well,
I mean, it's.
I gotta be careful. Like, I don't want someone saying Bitcoin Jason and Chad
speculating on the price. This is strictly my. Prediction.
This is me.
Simple math.
This is me. I'm being an entrepreneurial, visionary-minded type.
I think Bitcoin Cash is going to go to 20K. I'm just going to say it. I'm not afraid to say it. You can't say it. I have no issue saying it. I think it's going to go to 20K. And that was me and the snowman. So
I can't. I love the snowman. I can't say that.
Yeah.
But there's been other people saying $25,000 by 2025.
ʓɪhān said 5 years, so I think we're at that 5-year mark, I believe.
Yeah. So maybe that's where First Meal got that from.
Miners coming over, transactions, and just a genuine altcoin pump around the board could bring us enough hype from, I would say, 12 to 20.
So, you know, if Bitcoin Cash went up to $1,000 and you've only spent $2,000, you made yourself $11,000. So if you bought at the high and it drops down and it goes back up to break-even point of your first buy, you made yourself $11,000 for the price of $2,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, so, the price thing we could joke all day long, but from reality prices, like let's come back down to earth. Or no point.
My real thing though, Chad, is I think the US dollar should be valued in Bitcoin. I don't think Bitcoin should be valued in USD. I think we've got it all wrong because USD is not finite. It can be printed out.
Dude, I cannot even type. I'm literally trying to type the exact same thing. All-time high of Bitcoin Core times 0.2. If anybody can do that, I'm literally not able to do it for some reason. I think I'm hitting the wrong button. 0.2. So there's your real number on Bitcoin Cash. Just so everybody knows, that price of 13,400 is based on Bitcoin at 67,000, which was the all-time high, times 0.2, which was roughly where Bitcoin Cash hit an all-time high. I think it was like 0.25. But being conservative, whatever, put us at 13,400. So even if you have a modest investment of, you know, very little at this point, guys. I mean, we're talking about really like low flatline prices of Bitcoin Cash at $100. I mean, you're saying, you know, I mean, just 50 Bitcoin Cash. I mean, you know, let's do the math on it. It's you know, $670,000, and that's just at the all-time high of where Bitcoin Cash has already been, which I can just, you know, bring that up real quick.
And no one expected, like, people were going, wow, when Bitcoin first reached $300.
Bitcoin was at under $1,000 in 2015.
Yeah.
2016 as well.
Yeah.
And 2017, right? I think
I
2017.
actually missed that, man.
15, 16, like went up to 1,000 or something.
I came in April 2016. Right? I
you got
came
in earlier
in
than me.
and I missed it.
Yeah. So yeah, it was trading at Bitcoin Cash. It was really at where Bitcoin Cash was for a majority of its time for
at Australian
2 years.
And then we had the tax. So it was around about $700 American.
Yeah, it went up like yeah, so it was all the way into 2017 almost that it was hit above 1,000. But for the longest time, it was under 1,000. So I mean, a lot of people think
but look
Bitcoin.
How boring it was, you know.
I feel like most of the growth had kind of was from like Silk Road, and when people were actually using it, it seems like that would have been a major shift for you know, adoption at that point. I mean, I know it wasn't the best foot forward with it, but you know, nonetheless, it's you know, a marketplace that existed that, you know, could have been potentially way bigger. But that's when the price was way down here, and I mean, shoot, Silk Road was. You got a date on that real quick, yeah? Are you still in the chat, Bitcoin Jason? Sorry. We lost the chat. Looks like we lost Bitcoin Jason for some reason. Silk Road, guys, it was trying to get you a date. So it ran for a good shut down in 2013, so 2011 to 2013, guys, which is an ironic point because it doesn't show that on a lot of these maps. It's almost like they didn't want BTC Core to exist during this time, even though we all know it was there. So, let's see if I can get Bitcoin Jason back on here if he wants to come back on here. Guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash, the greatest crypto the world has ever seen. Bitcoin Jason, are you still wanting to come on here? I don't know what happened. What am I doing here? It's a one-man show, guys, so when things go down, they go down hard. Meetings. Guys, we are live. I didn't kick Bitcoin Jason out. I think the chat ended. So, we'll see if we can get him back in here. Yo, welcome to the Crypto Show, guys. If you're just getting here, going back on here with Bitcoin Jason. I say why not? It was just me and him earlier, so we decided to just make a thing out of it. And let's see if we can get him back in here. Guys, so we are live on Bitcoin Cash, greatest crypto the world has ever seen. So come on down to the chat, guys.
Yo.
You here? Yo, you there? Had your video here.
Here we go.
Hey,
I
what's
said,
up?
why not? It's me and him right here. And just make a thing out of it.
Hey.
I'm following along to the YouTube chat as well.
Mm.
You there?
I'm here, yeah. Mhm.
Yep. All right. So, is there a question that the audience wants to hear?
Yeah, look at this. Neo and gas are up. I love when this stuff happens, guys. It's not what they wanted to hear in Bitcoin, Jason, but I don't know if you ever noticed this, like when Neo and gas both go up, Steam dollars both go up. I don't really understand that. Guys, drop it in the chat. I want to know. So, Bitcoin, Jason, I'm answering your question. I want to know that if anybody knows. It's kind of a weird thing. I mean, I know gas, you use gas to send Neo, but it doesn't always par up. Like sometimes randomly, like gas will be up, and I don't even think they're using gas on the N3 network. I mean, I don't know if you follow any of that stuff, guys, but if anybody in the chat knows, let me know. I'm just curious. Same thing with Steam dollars. There used to be Waves and Waves Community, which I don't see Waves Community anymore. I think it's a token that was on like 1 or 2 exchanges. They kicked it off, but sometimes it's like these little pairings that seem to come on here every once in a while. So it's just one of those nights I saw Neo, like just randomly Neo and gas are on the top 100 gainers, guys. 5.84, about 6% up. We'll just say about 9% up on gas. So gas just went up even faster right now. Just one giant candlestick, crazy. I'm gonna pull that up, guys, just because it's kind of interesting. Feel free to ask Bitcoin Jason anything, guys. He's in the chat, so. It was me and him basically by ourselves earlier, so I just said, "Hey, come on," and it kind of went from there. And it's been a good chat. So thanks for coming on, Bitcoin Jason.
No worries. So I think we should I don't know. You got great content. You know, you go over the different coins, different.
Is my content good though? I don't really know. I don't think it would fly in a mainstream, my man. Honestly.
Yeah. So
I don't think so.
We
It's kind of an alternative site here. Bitcoin collab just joined the chat.
Bitcoin Cash podcast is a very neat operation. Appreciate what Jeremy and Jeff.
Yeah, I think his is a more frontline for the masses.
News
I don't think this
reporting.
is really for the masses. I mean, if you're new to crypto, yeah, but I don't really recommend. I mean, you got to just be kind of wanting to know about crypto, not really. His site's more kind of dedicated, I think, to actual topics. Here, I mean, like I said, guys, this is just me and Bitcoin Jason goofing around. I mean, honestly, at the end of the night, I mean, I love it, man. I'm not gonna say the snowman loves it. I love it tonight. I mean, I'm all for it, but you know, as far as
I'm
mainstream,
so glad the snowman could make it because it's very hot here in the south, Great Southland or down under.
Is it a tropical climate there where you're at?
Oh yeah, tropical climate all year round.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
What was I looking up here? Oh yeah, gas. Crypto.
Maybe I don't know, man. Maybe you should have some people on. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about.
I mean, anybody can come on. Yeah.
I'm thinking about all us YouTubers, you know, come together and basically have different people on, like Bitcoin collab and that, and talk about what they're doing, coming up with, learning how to use different things.
Bro, look at gas gaining on Bitcoin Core. I'm just saying here, this is insane, guys. Like, guys, Bitcoin Jason has a good point. If anybody ever wants to come on the show, like, you know, he's on right now. I mean, it's with a click of a button, you can come on here. It's
and
not that
I'll
bad,
make the call right now. Bitcoin Cash collab. You want to come on and onto a show? We can do a show where you can show me what you're working on.
Yeah, I think he's going to do that. I think he said he was going to do that at some point here in the next couple weeks. I don't think he had the actual hardware built out for it.
Dude,
he needed 1 or 2
Chad,
things on it. Yeah.
I turned a light on from Australia in America by just sending a micro payment over the internet, and I turned a light on. It was crazy, bro. Crazy. That's the stuff that these boys are coming up with, you know. So
Guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Jason is turning lights on. Bitcoin Jason is turning on lights with Bitcoin Cash, apparently.
Yeah.
So I mean, you can do a lot of stuff with this, guys. So what do you mean by that? You mean you were investing in not investing, but what do you mean? Elaborate, please.
No. So
you mean theoretically, or you mean like you were helping a family in Uganda? I mean,
dude, you need to get Aaron on, bro. You need to get Aaron on for Bitcoin Cash collab, and maybe he can do it now. I'm telling you, mate, he's got this light switch that you scan with your wallet. You send like a payment, and it turns the light on for how many minutes or whatever. So the more money the more money that you send through this QR code, the longer the light stays on, man. Can you imagine?
Yeah, let's keep that light on.
Can you imagine? You go to a hotel, right?
Yeah.
Or a massage chair. $1 million idea. There's a massage chair at the airport. You scan the QR code and put in like an hour's worth of massage, and you scan it, Bitcoin Cash payment, bang, and for a whole hour.
They do those with credit cards and dollars now. The only thing in there is it's usually, have you seen the people that sit in those?
Yeah.
It's a little iffy, bro. I don't know if I'd want to be sitting at an airport massage chair. That's a lot of people sitting in that thing, if you know what I mean. Oh, guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash. We got Bitcoin Jason in the house, but love the attitude. Definitely come on, guys, if you want. We got Bitcoin Jason just came on here, guys. I mean, it was no planned thing. We were literally talking to ourselves, so we just decided to come on here and do the show.
And so, like, it could be like, the way I understand it, it could be like you can use this for, say, renting. You know how you got self-renting, like self-storage, right? This is another $1 million idea, right?
Yeah.
Just say you've got like a hotel room, which is very, very basic hotel room. You scan the QR code to gain entry into this vacant hotel room, and the amount that you put in the amount of time that you're going to stay there for.
Right.
It unlocks the door, gives you access to the amenities of that hotel room. If you want aircon, maybe it's extra, so you scan that and run the aircon on for an hour or so.
Right.
You know, and then soon as your time's up, the door locks. So the only way to get out is basically you exiting out the door. You can't go back in. That's another $1 million idea.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't think I'd go to that hotel either. I'm just letting you know. If I was just coming in and out. I mean,
well, laundromat. Okay, say a laundromat. You've got a laundry machine. You want to wash some clothes.
Yeah.
You pay in BCH. You know,
Patrick RG's in the house. Thanks for coming in, my man.
You know $2 is not going to be enough for your clothes to dry, right? You know it's probably going to take half an hour to an hour to dry. So you pay for it in Satoshis, you scan the QR code, bang, it's done. You know? That's another.
Yeah, the only problem with that, Patrick, is if Bitcoin goes to 100 grand and Bitcoin Cash only goes to 20K, we're only at 0.2 BTC Core. So that doesn't really do us any good, unfortunately. I mean, I'd love to see Bitcoin Cash go to 20K, but I would not like to see Bitcoin Core go to 100,000.
What's the percentage difference at the moment?
So we're at like 0.0006.
0.006.
No, 0.06.
0.06.
No. 0.006. We're at basically a thousandth of a. We're 0.0006. So 0.20. 2 zeros and a 6. 0.006. 0.012. Yeah, 0.006.
So whatever. Just say conservatively, if there's no flippening happening, you can take a few zeros off BTC and you'll get the BCH price.
Well, the only problem is if he's saying all right. So there's a little dialogue going on in the chat, Bitcoin Jason, while you were talking, or while we were talking. And I was listening to you. I wasn't looking at the chat. And when I was read the chat, Patrick said, "What do you think Bitcoin Cash will go to the next bull run?" So what I said was 100 grand, and he said no, BTC, Bitcoin Core. And I said, well, that wouldn't do us any good because that's only going to put us right here. If Bitcoin Core goes to 100 grand, guys, and Bitcoin Cash goes to 20 grand, that's not really anything special for Bitcoin Cash because that's only going to put us right here, which is not, it shows you where it can go, but really we need to have that above 0.2 because, if Bitcoin Core goes to 100 grand, guys, Bitcoin Cash goes to 20, we're just at where we were at in the pre-fork, like when everybody was dumping and buying and all that crap. So we got to go, above this no matter what. Like I said, I don't care if Bitcoin Core goes down to 10 grand and we go back up to here at 2 grand. Because if we go up to 2 grand right here and Bitcoin Core goes down to 10 grand, I would much rather see that than, just this buildup of all the way to 100K and then, 20 grand. It's kind of boring.
All right, Chad, let bounce with me, bro, because I'm in two minds about this.
Yeah.
One part of my mind doesn't want BTC to suffer too much because it would have a effect on us as well. Then the other mind of me is saying, well, there's a chance for us to gain market share too. In both of those scenarios, is if BTC goes down and we gain market share, well, that's well and good. I'm worried about other altcoins coming in and moving in on our spot. We've got like the top 20 coins are garbage, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear you, Bitcoin Jason. Let me just say this though. What did I just do here? Okay. Let me just confirm this. Hold on. All right. So for us to go back up to 0.2 BTC to where we were at, which is 100 grand Bitcoin, 100 or 20 grand Bitcoin Cash is this area right here. Again, 10,000. It's just 20. It's just 20% or 20%, guys. So it's not even 20%. It's just 0.2. So it's 20K, 100K, 10 grand, 2,000, so forth. But it's a 35x from where we're at. So we got to do a 35x to get back to where Core was. So just to give you an idea of the type jump, so it's a 35x. So it's it's pretty darn huge. Those kind of gains, and for it to go above it, it's going to be even harder. It's going to have to go like 70x. So really, like once we get up in this zone, we're really going to see the peer-to-peer cash thing on the news. Like people are not going to be hiding us anymore. We're not going to be sitting behind the, sitting in the corner with the freaking, bonnet on our head in the corner for talking back in class at that point, because this is a 35x. So just keep in mind the numbers here that we're talking. It's massive.
What do we need to do? What do we need to do to make that happen? And let's aim for 40x, because you won't hit 40x, but you got to aim high, otherwise you won't get anything, right?
Yeah.
What do we need to do to get 40x?
Nothing. We've already done it. Everything that we have done is going to bring us there. But I'm not saying we stop. I'm not saying we slow down and get comfortable and everybody, kick their shoes off and start drinking, Mike's Hard Lemonade. So what we've already done is going to bring us to where we need to go. So this level down here on my little cursor, this is the BSV fork, and this is only $426 US. Okay, so just to give you an idea of where we've been, I just want to mentally prepare everybody for where these numbers are. Yeah, it looks like a 35x, but keep the dollar amounts in mind too. when we were right here, guys, this was only Bitcoin Cash at $700, $600. Okay, so I'm looking at Core right now. This is gonna be like, people aren't gonna know what I'm talking about. But when Bitcoin was in this little zone right here, Bitcoin Cash was around $600-700 right here. All right, even though we're 35x. Now we've already gone up to $600-700 easily. We went up to $1,500, whatever. So there's gonna be a pump. I'm telling you. I know you don't want to say anything. I'm gonna just say it. There's gonna be a massive pump on some of these altcoins. I'm talking like 20-30x on Core. If Core goes up, those Core coins will likely go up with it. There will be some that break away and go above it, but it's gonna be massive. It's gonna make the Bitcoin run to 67,000 look like nothing, because all the altcoins are gonna go up massively. They're gonna be suddenly worth all more money. Bitcoin Core likely will be coming up, funneling some of that money in, but it's gonna melt faces, guys. I mean, we looked at Dash, we looked at so many cryptos on this channel that look exactly the same. Like, I'm gonna zoom Bitcoin Cash out. Here's Dash, that look exactly the same right here. Look, boom, there's Bitcoin Cash again. There it is right there. That's basically it, right? So there is some kind of parallel with altcoins that I've just noticed since day one, that I've been getting into this stuff, looking at these other graphs, these alternative graphs, other than just worrying about dollars. Because like I said, Bitcoin Cash has hit $700, but it was not here, guys. It was not, 0.15 Bitcoin or 0.15. 0.1 Bitcoin Cash right now. That's 2,500 right there. That's that's 3.5x from, that's 3.5x price difference in dollars right here, just right here. So you guys can look at the dates. I'm not going to sit here and try to hammer it in everybody's head, but this was, Bitcoin Cash was around between like $7,000 and $1,000 right here. Okay, guys? But it's not going to look like that on Core because it's just 0.15. But 0.15 now, as Bitcoin sits at 17, is 2,565 or 65, 2,565, $2,565. So the whole thing doesn't. There's just tons of missing space here. I mean, if Bitcoin goes to 100 grand, it's going to be this coin. I think this is going to be the Bitcoin to do it, because it just, we did the math on 67K. So 67,000, I think it hit on some exchanges, Bitcoin Core. So you're looking at $13,500 US for Bitcoin Cash, which is 7 times the amount of the all-time, or I would say all-time high. I think Bitcoin Cash hit like 4,000. So you're looking at like 4x. I
nearly bought a Tesla in Australia with the other year. I was so glad I didn't do it. But yeah, I nearly bought it. Well, maybe I should have. I nearly bought it because I had enough to do it, but I didn't.
Can I say something? A little hack for if you want to buy a Tesla. I have a Tesla, by the way.
Yeah.
And a little hack that a lot of people don't know. I recommend buying the older ones. The reason is right. They have a lot of them. If you check the owner before, and that's all that matters. Not the new owner, the first owner. Some of them have unlimited supercharges. So I get unlimited supercharges. I save like between $20 and $30 every time I charge the supercharger.
What's a supercharger?
So the supercharger is like the chargers that are out in like suburban areas, where they're pretty much everywhere out here. You go and you plug up, and then within a few minutes your car's charged. Within like, it ranges by how many kilowatts are being pushed through, whatever. But it can be anywhere from like 45 minutes for 200 miles to even less, like 20 minutes. So you save all that money if you buy the older one. The newer ones, they charge you for the supercharger because you have to pay for it. So they're electric, guys, so they don't have a bunch of moving parts. When you buy an electric car, it's not like you are buying a little bit of degrading on the batteries, but you're not buying like an oil car that has like 120,000 miles. I wouldn't be afraid of buying a 120,000 mile Tesla, as long as the struts and everything were good.
Yeah, that's right. The maintenance is low, or next to nothing. The maintenance.
Nothing.
Yeah, and
I did replace the struts, which was pretty expensive. It was about 7,100 to do them all around, but that's only because I was going to keep the car. You know, I already had 130,000. Most people would probably just get another car, but nonetheless, guys, Tesla's a great automobile. Definitely recommend looking into some of the older ones. It'll save you on the supercharge for life. It's grandfathered in, so it's supposed to be for life at least. So it's just, you know, innovation type stuff, guys. You know, that kind of thing. So if you're down here, guys, at the chat, thanks for coming in. Looks like we got a couple of people.
So Patrick says,
I'm gonna read some of these chats here. Bitcoin Cash 135 to 1600, just went from 135 to 1600. Yeah, I mean, I think between 100 and 350 is great, honestly. Like, to get the 40x, we need to get people to understand BCH follows the white paper and Bitcoin doesn't. Yeah, I totally agree there. The Bitcoin hits 100K or 100K, you can expect Bitcoin around 6K. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what that's based on, Patrick, honestly. But I mean, you can speculate all night. All my stuff here is based on speculation. Now, some of the prices that I had pulled up on, you know, just right here were, you know, a little bit different type stuff. I mean, those were just price that we have hit before. You know, it's non-negotiable, guys. We've been here 0.2 of a Bitcoin. So, I mean, it seems like we would have. You know, there's some really interesting stuff here. I'm going to pull up Bitcoin SV because I do want to show you guys something here on this that kind of is a little bit interesting here. So, yeah, so this was January. Nothing happened really on Bitcoin Cash right here, a bunch of the alt markets, but Bitcoin SV pumped massively. It even went higher recently on Ethereum over the last year. I've been kind of following it. And the reason I got it pulled up, guys, is you got to remember, this took some of Bitcoin Cash with it. I mean, in terms of mining and, you know, this was a big deal. So I still think these two coins are not necessarily as divided as people think. Now, I'm not saying like one is, you know, for this, one for that, none of that. But I'm saying a lot of exchanges hold both of these forked coins. It's just a fact, guys. They do, and these coins could actually work in favor with one another to bring each other's prices up, I think. But again, that might just be some crazy speculation. But I hope it's the case. I'd love to see Bitcoin SV, you know, offer something, or, you know, Bitcoin Cash be able to move the prices higher based on one another, and I think it could happen. I mean, it just seems a little bit possible, just based on the past way these things trade. So, guys, drop it in the chat. Let us know. We see a couple people in the chat. I don't know if you're here for me or Bitcoin.
Any questions?
Any questions in the chat for us at all? We're just kind of goofing around. But yeah, guys, if you guys want to come on, let me know. I don't know how long I've been doing this live here. It's probably getting a bit late. I can stay on a little bit longer though.
Yeah. Yes. What was I going to say? Something you might want to know is I'm creating shoes in Uganda. Yeah. And so I'm just talking to my guy now. Yeah. Oh man.
Guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash. Feel free to drop it in the chat. We got Bitcoin Jason here tonight. He's in the chat, so keep up the great work.
So,
Rock. Thanks, bro. But yo, what's up?
Who are you talking to? Oh yeah, so I'm creating these. I've been, as you know, I've got a heart for, you know, Nigeria's got.
I'm listening to you. I'm gonna step over to the right, Jason. Tell him I'm gonna turn your volume up here on this thing. Hold on, guys. This guy's.
Is she again the guy? Is that your prediction for BA? Okay. I don't know what Patrick's saying, but so you know, there's work going on in Venezuela, there's work going on in Nigeria and places like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm in contact with a guy in Uganda, and I've been friends with him for quite a while, and I consider him like a son or a friend of mine that's a young one, you know, young fella. Anyway, so I'm making these sandals. They're like reef shoes. They're like footwear that I could wear. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought, what a great idea! What about using Bitcoin Cash to inject economic activity in a poor country, in a village?
Yeah.
And so I've been employing people to, and it's very cheap to do this. It's very cheap to employ people to work for these things. But I'm making shoes and sandals. There in Nigeria, and having a Bitcoin Cash sandals. And what I hope to do is I'm hoping to basically raise funds or awareness about the Ugandans there, and have like a Bitcoin Cash village. So the idea is people like me, yourself, whoever's out there, they buy these. Ugandans have smartphones. I'll tap into that later. So we buy these shoes, and they get paid in Bitcoin and Cash. Now the great thing about Bitcoin Cash is there are more and more stores and merchants there in the village that are accepting Bitcoin Cash. The Ugandan shilling's no good. It's, you know, it's bad currency. And so what they do is they use Bitcoin Cash amongst themselves to trade with, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then if they have to pay a bill that they can't pay in Bitcoin Cash, they buy mobile credit, and they use this thing called mobile money. So with Bitcoin Cash, there's like different phone companies like ℚ𝕠𝕘𝕚 and stuff like that supplies a little bit of internet and phone data and stuff.
Yeah.
So they use their Bitcoin Cash to get phone credit.
Yeah, they got Chinese internet down there.
Yeah, which
They got
then
Chinese
again
internet.
they can use as mobile money.
Yeah.
So it's really neat. It's still like mobile money is still like another. It's not cryptocurrency, but it's a form of different payments, like Alipay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of merchants coming on board there. We're having trouble with the Bitcoin.com map adding the merchants though, because it's not quite the same as the Western countries do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm hoping that able to get it listed on the Bitcoin.maps and other maps, you know what I mean, to get that happening. Yeah. So yes, Patrick, they do have smartphones. Even, I tell you why they got smartphones, is the UN give out smartphones because when it comes to rations and different things that they do, the UN uses these smartphones to keep track of what everyone's been given. That was given to me, that information was given me to a Somali that was won the UN jackpot to basically become an immigrant here in Australia. So in Australia, we've got Somalis and we've got immigrants from war-torn countries and countries that are not doing too well. They all get given cell phones to basically keep their information on there to get rations and food stuff. But in Nigeria and in Africa, like Uganda, they use mobile money as a form of payment. So that's a very easy way for Bitcoin Cash to get into Uganda and other countries, is because you can get mobile money with Bitcoin Cash.
If the price of Bitcoin Cash goes up, guys, I mean, like it has to go up enough where I can support doing this. I mean, I would be interested in going down there, honestly.
Look, you can send $2.
Yeah.
You can send $2 US, and you'll feed a family of 5.
I kind of want to go down there and like advertise, like get permission from, you know, whoever I have to get permission for to do that, and just say, hey, I'm trying to help you guys. You know, if you think this will help, I'd love to talk to you about the technology.
Will go with the government there.
All right, well then I'll go down and smack him in the face. How about that? And then I'll go and see if I can do it. So, yeah, I don't know if that turned out too good either, guys. Guys, we're live on Bitcoin Cash. I'm talking about smacking the Ugandan parliament. So apparently, that's what happened.
Maybe I could get Alan from Uganda to come here to the Bitcoin Cash City, or maybe to.
We just need some old school advertisement, like road signs, or you know, advertisement on like places where real people see this stuff, so they don't have to go look for it on the internet. I mean, I was thinking a great campaign roll out across, you know, anywhere. I mean, any certain places is good. I mean, I was actually thinking maybe Africa now would maybe be a better place to invest that kind of stuff, but
well, that's something that I give credit to Sonny. He's put up advertising and sent kits.
Bitcoin Cash TV, thanks for coming in.
Soon as you come off the plane, smack bang, Bitcoin Cash, you know?
Yeah.
You're driving around, Bitcoin Cash signs.
Yeah.
It's noticeable.
Yeah. We need more of that for sure.
So I think moving up to get more of a market share.
We should be doing this. We should be doing this, guys, regardless of the price. Like, we don't need to be like sitting here like wondering about the price to promote this idea that Bitcoin Jason has, guys. Like, it needs to be promoted around the board. Like, it doesn't matter.
It needs to be us. We need to live it.
Yeah. We need to
live it.
Yeah. So
we need to be cash.
What?
We need to be cash. We need to be like.
Be cash. I thought you said be. Okay.
We need to be the essence of Bitcoin Cash.
Yeah. Oh, like we need to be the money?
Yeah, we need to be the money.
Yeah.
I don't see any different to Australian or American dollars. I don't.
I don't either. That little plastic, Parliament leader from the 1800s on there, and then we got George Washington Woodteeth Washington on ours. So I mean, you know, it's paper, guys. It's literally paper. There's literally no difference from these people you're talking about in Uganda. The only reason their paper doesn't work is because their government made too much of it, and it just got inflated. Like, just it doesn't even make sense.
Like, I'm telling you, Chad. Like, as soon as people figure out the USD is not worth anything, then Bitcoin Cash is going to go up. You know what I mean? Bitcoin's going to go up. A lot of things are going to go up. Gold's going to go up because people are going to people want to hold their wealth in something that's scarce. And Bitcoin Cash, it's scarce. It's transmittable really quickly. Yeah. I can literally send you a text with a shareable link. It's fast. You don't have to trust me. And so if you got BTC, well, BCH is better than BTC. Sooner or later, it's going to flip. Sooner or later, go, well, I can get BTC and it's expensive. Oh, I can get BCH, which is cheap, and I can get more of it, and it's easier to use, you know.
It's good points. Yeah, I mean, I think really what we need is we need the price pump I was talking about, but we need to speak and live it as if the price pump doesn't matter, because it shouldn't matter for us at this point, guys. The next crowd of people can worry about if it matters to them, but we need to still be, you know, we need to be talking about it as if the price does not matter. But we do need the price pump, and I do believe it's coming. I do believe that we're going to get
the price will come through organic growth.
Yeah.
Organic growth, because organic growth is going to give it stability as well. It's going to give it a nice, stable expansion.
Well, I think the price is being suppressed on Bitcoin Cash. I mean, I've said that forever. I mean, absolutely forever, guys. I've been saying that. Jason, I think we still got about 5 minutes on this chat, and I think it's going to be ending. I don't know if I can. If it's asking me to upgrade, so I don't know if that was like my 3 free or whatnot. I'm going to try to reconnect with you if we're still going.
No, that's all right. I might call it quits. I'm getting a bit tired.
Okay, no worries. Guys, let me know if you guys want to come on the show. I mean, I'll probably shut the show down probably here pretty quick too after, but you know, we just got to promote it like the price doesn't matter. You know, it has to be on our minds, promoting it as what it really is intended to be, and you know, at that point, we'll let the next crowd of people deal with that next major price that next major price high. You know, maybe those will be shorter intervals in between them. But at that point, I think we'll be well onto the way of. We'll start hearing about retail adoption. We'll start hearing about all that stuff we heard about in 2017 that like finally is kind of happening. You know, with some of the merchants and stuff, and like, you know, it's not a lot on a global scale, guys, but it doesn't have to be a lot to be effective. A lot of people are like, oh, you know, we need to be every single place at once. Well, yeah, that can happen literally with a snap of finger overnight if we get it into the right places now. We get it in these Ugandas now. We get it into Argentina and Chile and
a tourist
Venezuela,
destination. You can make it a tourist destination.
Yeah. El Salvador.
You know what I mean? Like St. Kitts. To me, that's a tourist destination for me for Bitcoin Cash.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely.
So you got, and it separates us from the pack, and then it will spread out from there. So yeah, it could be just localized at a few spots, make it hot.
Yeah.
Look after a few curators, you know, making sure everyone's looked after.
Right.
We make it we can market Bitcoin Cash as a tourism currency.
Oh yeah,
you know,
for
as
sure,
tourism
for sure.
destinations.
Oh,
yeah.
for sure. I know it motivates me to go to St. Kitts more. I mean, there's a lot of islands I wanted to go to. St. Kitts was always one of them, but I would love to go now.
Right, when you're going, give me a call. We'll go together. I'm itching to go back there.
Yeah, for sure.
I missed the Buddha Bar, man. I went to the Buddha Bar,
Yeah.
and it was just such an awesome place to chill out.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen all the island, so maybe we
Yeah.
could get a moped or something, and we just go around and just see the island, take some film shots or something like that. Yeah, man, you dig it. It's a lovely place. Don't bring American dollars. Just come with Bitcoin Cash.
Yeah, no need.
Yeah.
I mean, what a life, man. Yeah.
I know it's not 100% adoption, but it's not impossible to onboard someone.
You can live on. Yeah, you can live
up.
on it. Yeah, you can live on it there.
I did it.
Yeah.
I did it. So the whole entire time I was St. Kitts, I did not spend $1 American. It was only when I was in Miami, I met some Americans. I bought $100 for a price of $110 BCH.
Yeah.
And I got a gold thing as well because he said, look, have that as well.
I think they used to do something similar to that. Like, I mean, not a conference, but I think, I don't know, I think it was in Cancun, it was Acapulco, where they used, like, before Bitcoin got super expensive, they went down there, and a lot of the places, I think, catered to it. So that's what St. Kitts is, guys. I mean, this is firsthand from Bitcoin Jason. He was there. He was doing interviews with local Caribbean newscast companies. He was, he was live at the conference. I recommend you check his channel out.
I got to meet Roger Ver. Roger's an awesome guy.
Yeah,
I
mean, a lot of people are down there.
Yeah.
So,
anyway, we got a minute 30, minute 20. So
yeah, so guys, check his channel out. I mean, he's in the chat. You know, I'll try to bring him on this show more often. I mean, I enjoyed it. So, he's got a lot of good points, guys. I mean, you may like he said, he says he has haters. You may like him, you may not like him, but he's doing the damn thing. So,
I don't need you to like me, just work with me.
Yeah. He's saying you don't need him to like. He's not looking for everybody's, approval or anything like that. He's out here trying to promote peer-to-peer cash, making the world a better place, and I gotta say, man, I respect that. So I like you. I'm glad you came on the show, and anything you want to say? We got less than a minute.
You are, I am, we're also Satoshi. Let's do our part.
Love it, man. Thanks for coming on.
Take care, guys. Bye.
All right, guys, that was Bitcoin Jason. Love him coming on the show, so try to have more of that. And hopefully we'll get some more free shows. I don't know if that was a temporary thing or what, but I'll just be the snowman for the rest of the show, guys. I'm gonna take off here in a second, but a lot of fun having Jason on. Jason, thanks again for coming on, and if you're in the chat, thanks for coming on too. I mean, you guys are here on your Saturday night, Sunday, whatever, and looks like most people have left, but Bitcoin Collab, see you later. Thanks, guys. We'll make crypto great again. Yeah, and that's the goal, man. We're just trying to make crypto like actually fun again. I mean, that's really the point of this. I mean, it's kind of always been the point. It kind of got, you know, into this other thing, but you know, at the end of the day, guys, isn't it cool to send this to somebody from around the U.S., guys, and you know, not have to be worried if they got it or not? Like, if you didn't get your money, guys, it's because of your own. You messed something up along the way. It's not because the network didn't get it there to you, delivered it to you perfectly into your little wallet and gives you the little keys to access your beautiful coin. I mean, it really does. I mean, it's the best payment system, guys. You know, stay with this project. Stay with us here. I mean, you know, we're going places here, guys. I mean, even if it's just, you know, the prices may or may not be where they're at, but at the end of the day, try using it. Actually use the payment network. Use it, guys. That's the whole idea here. We're supposed to be using this stuff. And even though we've had major slowdown, you know, major slowdown from every angle, because people are trying to interfere. You know, people are trying to interfere with this thing being built out and actually being a usable peer-to-peer payment system. You know, of course, when something's this great, guys, experience, you know that you're going to experience, you know, forks in the road and issues and things like that. This is going to be, you know, major problems with this stuff. People don't want a perfectly usable payment system that you can literally just. It's the easiest payment system in the world, guys. If somebody's brought on to Bitcoin Cash peer-to-peer, it is if it's accepted everywhere, it is the easiest payment system to use in the entire world. So I actually encourage people to try using it, guys. If you don't use it at merchants, you know, just use it. I mean, you can send less than a penny, guys. I mean, it's just crazy to think that you can do that in a split second around the world. So I got my QR code in the top right, guys. Do send me a micro payment because you can go super small and actually use the payment system. I mean, that's the whole idea, right? You scan it, send it, and you know, that's how it works, guys. It's you know, it's very easy to do, guys. Do recommend you using it, things like that. And I mean, at the end of the day, guys, you know, that's what this thing is. It's a payment system. So you know, keep in mind that it's a payment system. I mean, we've been at 4.5 ETH before, so do the math on that, guys. We should be sitting anywhere from, me and Bitcoin Jason did the math tonight, anywhere from, you know, $2,000 to you know, $4,800, you know, $5,000. We should already be sitting there, and we will, guys. You just have to realize every single fork in the road, every single punch, every single crypto problem has been, you know, tried to be played on Bitcoin Cash. Exchanges have tried to suppress the price. You know, Grayscale has tried to suppress the price. Thank you, whoever just sent me that penny, guys. Thank you. Micropayments, guys, they're real on Bitcoin Cash, guys. Think about it. You can send less than a penny. My wallet lets me send less than a penny. I know some of them don't, which I think is kind of lame. But nonetheless, guys, you can send less than a penny to someone anywhere in the world. In the payment, you won't even notice the fee. Just because you get to the point where it's so low, it just is insane. So yeah, try using the payment system, guys. I do recommend it. I mean, it's fantastic. I'll be on here for a few more minutes and I'll take off here. It's getting a bit late, so if you like crypto, guys, let us know. Thank you, Bitcoin Jason. 1 cent AUD sent. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, guys, I bought 8K. We going back there? Bro, I bought an 8K. Thank you, guys, man. Appreciate you guys. Bitcoin collab. You still say you bought it at 8K. I believe you. I'm just saying. I mean, is your average buy price, and hopefully you've been able to buy, you know, down. I mean, man, that's just a crazy amount, bro. You know, but hey, you support the project, bro. It's definitely going to go above $8,000 in my opinion. It might take a quick little month or two, but you know, it's always right around the corner when you least expect it. So just keep in mind, guys, it's always when you least expect it. You literally not even be thinking about it. Boom, it's up 600, 700% in 2 or 3 months. So I mean, yeah, I mean, it's the name of the game, guys. We've seen this stuff on crypto. Looks like it's up a little bit too, by the way. Just a little coins here and there up. Lisk is up like 7%. Bitcoin collab, you can see the image I made into an NFT of my Coinbase statement, proves I bought it. Yeah, I know you were talking about, that's so dope. Bro, you should get that on the blockchain. You should put it on the BTC Core blockchain. Guys, I got Bitfossil, I got cryptograffiti.info in my chat. Check it out. There's ways to get this stuff on the blockchain. So I know that some people just post random, pictures of, the dumbest shit on there, but it's on the blockchain forever. You can hide it from the website. I mean, obviously, if there's something on there that just looks, kind of weird, you just cancel it, and then they cancel it from the website. They just assume you're being a good Samaritan, I guess, which is kind of cool in my opinion, because it doesn't come off the blockchain. But you should get that put on the blockchain, bro. I think that'd be a cool video. Or go on here and maybe do it, but yeah, put your Coinbase receipt where you bought Bitcoin Cash at 8K from Coinbase, and just put it right there on the BTC Core blockchain. Put it right there on the Bitcoin Cash blockchain, and just for shits and giggles, maybe even put it on the BSV blockchain. I think that would be absolutely awesome to do. Think about it, Bitcoin collab. Keep us updated, let us know. Guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash. Saturday night, Sunday morning, Sunday night. I don't know where you're at in the world. Bitcoin Cash doesn't care what time it is. It doesn't care what day it is, what month it is. All it cares about is being the best. Best payment system the world has ever seen, guys. People on here are sending micropayments. It's not costing them even a dime. It's hard to think how much the credit card companies really get, guys. I mean, it's a crazy amount of money when you think about it. Every time you scan your card, every time you use any kind of credit card, yeah, you might not notice it really, but it's a huge amount of money. Looks like Neo's going back up, guys, just to let you know. Looking at that earlier before Bitcoin Jason came on. Guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash. Come on down to the show. Drop in and say hi before I take off for the evening. Bitcoin Jason, I see you live later, my man. Guess I should take off too, guys. Everybody's kind of leaving here. Stay on here for a little minute more and head out of here. Guys, we're live on Bitcoin Cash. Thank you, Blake, for sending Bitcoin Cash. I mean, it's so great, guys. I don't have to put one of those dumb little PayPal things in my YouTube and wait till I have enough subscribers. I mean, all I need is this tight little community I got, guys. It's Bitcoin Cash. You don't need all these other people sitting around, telling you how to do stuff. Do it yourself, guys. It's so easy to do. And if anybody on this chat ever wants to start a live chat or something, like, let me know. I mean, I can tell you if you think my chat looks okay, let me know. I can gladly tell you exactly how to get it set up like this. I'd be happy to tell anybody if they want to do a chat. I'd love to see, 10 or 15 of these things on YouTube and Twitch and all these websites, or all these platforms, guys. I think it would be awesome to have, maybe 3 or 4 chats going on at one time, guys. People just in the community come by, say hi, stay for a little while if you can. It's just all Bitcoin Cash, guys. That's all this really is. Guys, we are live. Come on down to the cryptocurrency of choice. Thank you guys for those micropayments. They're really freaking awesome. This is just an example of using Bitcoin Cash. Imagine if we could use this at every single merchant in the world. That seems like a good idea, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Guys, we are live on Bitcoin Cash, the greatest crypto the world has ever seen. It's not hard to really say that, guys, because it's true. Alright guys, thank you so much, Blake, Bitcoin Collab, Bitcoin Jason, Korean Boy Jay, I saw you came in early as well. Thanks for coming into the chat, guys. I'm gonna shut it down, so get it going, because this one's getting shut down, guys. Have a great rest of your night.